self-aware viewers. The following program will be taking a look at the downfalls of certain toy companies that some may have a love for. Don't be mad, but join the chat, and let's hear your opinion for or against the company.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Ravens Across the Sands McFarlane edition. We have our guests and co-hosts in the backstage, but I just wanted to go out ahead of time and point out kind of what this show is going to be about. We are not going to be bashing any collectors. This is not against the collectors of the McFarlane line. This is not against the people that have a love for the line. This is not anything like that. The photographers out there can take these figures and do amazing work with it. And we're not here to tell anybody how to spend their money. If that's what you like to collect, that's fine, because we all have different tastes. The show is basically, we're going to take a toy line once a month going forward, and we're going to look at the aspects of that toy line that we as consumers and collectors think can be better, and kind of give a feedback response to the toy makers or the toy producers and things like that. This is, these are things that I've heard in the community. People say that they don't feel comfortable enough saying things about certain toy companies or toy lines because the negative feedback they get in response from other collectors is something that kind of puts a damper on them. And it shouldn't be that way. We're all collectors. We're all adults. We're all toy photographers. We love what we love. We spend our money how we spend our money, and that's fine. We have nothing but love for the community and the toy photographers in the community. One person I want to point out that I found today is Cleva's Multiverse. He did an episode that just went up on his site. You can find him at Cleva's Multiverse on YouTube and on Instagram. And it's called Are Collectors Too Hard on Each Other? I watched it. It's 12-minute watch quick. I definitely recommend going and watching that episode, because what he says in that episode to the community, to our collector culture, is 100% accurate. And we're not here to, following that, we're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to bash what you like to buy or how you spend your money. We're just here to point out that it's okay to talk bad about your favorite toy company when there are things with that toy line that can be better. That's all this show is. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Gold Member 150.
It was dark in the cellar.
Lights.camera.af. And from Geeked Out Click,
Jokerized lights.camera.af.
The Jokerized edition. So say hi to chat real quick. What's up, Trippin'?
What's up, Trippin'?
Thanks for joining us, man. Green Geek, what up, man? Shire Nerd, thanks for jumping in. And there you go. Green Geek's video is so good. I highly recommend it. That is Cleva's Multiverse, at Cleva's Multiverse. Definitely go check out his page. Go check out his channel. So much good stuff on there. What's up, Domesticated? Came in. Hold up, my popcorn's almost done. Awesome. Gentlemen, how was your weekend?
Busy.
Busy?
Shit, what'd I do?
Old Dirty Collective.
Oh fuck! I went to Nashville. That's what. Yeah, I went to Titans Toy Expo.
Holy
you got
shit!
too good of a time. You didn't
I was
remember.
about to say.
No, look,
Damn it,
it was
Lights,
great,
gold
but
or
it was
fire?
the driving. It was the driving. It erased everything. That was like 6 hours there and back in the span of a day.
Let's see. What's up,
hey.
Zach?
feel free to come in if you want to talk about this. You can come in for like 2 to 5 minutes.
Oh, that's sweet. Lights has never looked better.
I know.
Yeah, you know, I've done something with my hair.
Potty boy gave him that makeover.
Spread the word. In my stories, there is a collage reel that has the link for you to actually join the show, to come on 2 to 5 minutes and give us your feedback, give us your opinion, whether it's for or against the line, or if there's something specific about that certain toy line. And tonight it will be McFarlane Toys that you really like, really don't like, or your opinions on it. We're open forum for everybody tonight, and
Oh yeah.
we're encouraging people to come in and share your thoughts on the subject, because like I said, this community seems to have become very cultish in some aspects.
That's putting it lightly.
And welcome to stage, Emerald Knight Photos.
What's up, John?
What's up, man? What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
But yeah, so feel free to come on in, go find that link, grab it, click on it, and I'll see you pop up at the bottom of the screen. I can bring you on 2 to 5 minutes, share your thoughts. But hey, there you go. So sorry to interrupt you, Killzone. How was your weekend, sir?
Doing pretty good, man. I've just been super busy, just managing a bunch of stuff at the moment. And then I'm actually working right now. I don't know if you guys heard about him, but it's Corsair Creations doing pirate figures coming up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually helping out with that and designing some stuff. So I've been doing a bunch of that kind of stuff.
Oh shit! You need to tell me which ones
nice.
you design so I can pick one up.
I'll definitely do that. I can't explain what I'm doing right now because it's under NDA. But I'm excited to show it off, especially since they're coming to Legion's Con in 2 weeks.
I was about to say, aren't they going to be at Legion's Con? And
Yes.
Are they going to have like samples of what they're going to put out?
So I believe it's all 3 samples of their figures they've been showing off. So it's like the one where it's like the more Cthulhu-like, the skeleton, and then the base pirate. And then there's a few more to come later on, but those aren't announced yet.
Just give me skeleton pirates. I'm good with that.
Sick.
I'm down for Cthulhu.
Emerald, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. Yeah, we had Quay from Corsair Creations on our live this past Sunday. So we did a little recording. Yep. Yeah, just talking about Legion's Con. So just getting hyped up for that. So
Hell yeah.
excited. Very excited for Legion's Con coming up.
10 days in a wake up, man. 10 days in a wake up. That's it.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I can
It
tell
came by so fast. Yeah. Let's see.
I remember it was like
Zach
5
says-
weeks ago, and now it's like literally the next week.
I know.
Hey, Zach pointed out, if you need pirate voice actors for a fun commercial style ad for them, the Go Figure Photography Features crew are looking for a pirate gig.
I'll definitely set in mind.
All you gotta do is pay them in rum. That's it. So, all right, gentlemen, let's get down to it. All right, we're here, kind of on a whim to.
On a whim,
Take a
this has
look
been in
at
the
it.
works for a month.
Yeah, well, this has been working for a month. Yeah, what's up? We're going to take a look at different toy lines. We're going to start with McFarlane because that's like Light's favorite toy line right now. So
Yeah.
we're definitely jumping into hot water quickly. But like I explained in the introduction, this is not bashing collectors or people that put their money towards these figures. If they have a real love for these
Just
figures, if they have a real love for these figures, more power to them. I mean, I'm a big Funko collector. There's so many people that hate Funkos, but I
Yeah,
don't
but that's
care,
a different thing
'cause I
altogether.
love them.
though.
Not really.
That's a different thing.
They're
Hate
totally
punchers?
awful. They're awful.
No, that's no, for real though. Like Funkos, that's a different sect entirely. That's like Beanie Babies. That's like
You don't talk trash about my Beanie Babies.
Dude,
you know what I
I'm buying
mean.
a
Like,
mansion with those.
that's an entirely different thing.
We will probably be approaching that subject later on throughout the year because we're going to be doing one of these shows at the end of every month going forward until we run out of toy lines, I guess.
And then we'll
Beanie
create our
Babies
own
will be
to
the
ship
bottom
them.
of the barrel.
Oh, we lost John. Okay. He's going to be in and out because he's having tech errors. But
Yes.
let's start it off. McFarlane. Been around since
What?
2019 with McFarlane Toys has been around since like 92 to 94. But specifically DC Multiverse, he took over from Mattel in 2019, I believe. Okay. Let's talk about it. His early figures. What are your guys' thoughts on them?
From the DC Multiverse line?
No. His very first ones from 92 to 94.
I wasn't born then.
Fair enough. You have no say in the
some.
matter. Am I the
I'll say
only
me and
one that
Lights-
is born then?
I've got some. I grew up with them.
Those are your basic 5-point figures. He started off with the Spawn figures.
Yeah.
I still have 2 or 3 of them in box because that's when I collected them, but I was just joining the military, so I didn't really have any time to break them out and have fun with them. So I kept them. They've been boxed up for years, and finally when I moved here, I was able to pull them up, hang them up. But he's as an artist, he's done a lot of great things. His sculpts, they are on point for the most part, most of the time. But as the years have gone by, and we're talking, say 94 was the start point, 2004, 2014, 2024, that's 30 years of making toys, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's done good stuff along the way. The movie Maniacs line, those, even though they had limited sculpts, like limited articulation, the detail and the diorama pieces that those came with was nice. And truthfully, none of my complaints with McFarlane are against his sculpts. Proportions maybe, but nothing's against the sculpt.
Okay.
Even as of now, I don't think I've seen his new Fallout Fallout statues for the Prime show.
Yeah,
I really like that Deathclaw. It looks really
yes,
good.
yes, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at some of his figures later in the show. I've got a bunch of them pulled up. So
Is it just a whole list? Just say the McFarlane entire.
Oh, yeah.
I have that.
Oh, hold on.
I have
Here's
that.
a
Oh,
game.
here's
a game. How many will go around the room except for Gold and Raven? So John and Dimitri.
I'll be honest, I forgot.
Whatever, you don't count. You're fired. How many in the chat? How many figures has McFarlane done that are Batman based in the DC Multiverse line, including variants, like any Batman figure, variants, reissues, whatever. Go.
Glow in the
Give
dog.
me.
not
everything.
reissues.
I
Not
want to say at
reissues.
least 400 minimum.
That's a little high, but that's what I thought. John. That's right on the money, domesticated caveman.
Wait for that one. Not enough.
Yeah, closest without going over.
What's that?
Domesticated asked, is this closest without going over?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. So, Emerald, what do you think?
I mean, going strong for a couple of years. They have a little niche for them. I will say, their superpowers collection is pretty good. I will say, I have a couple of their, small scale figures, but it's like, I wish their 1/12 scale, really 1/12 was actually 1/12 scale and it wasn't as big. I have a Green Lantern here. I do have them displayed on my shelf. This is a nice looking Green Lantern, and this is my kind of like my, Emerald Knight, as you will say. This is like the best looking one. So, but the diaper. I mean, we've all said before. I mean, it's like it's not the best
Very
aesthetic. I mean,
restrictive.
yeah, I mean, and the joints and the fact that he is like super tall. He's not. He doesn't really scale well with other figures. So I mean, it's just. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, but it's a good display piece, right? I mean, it's a good display piece if you want to have it on your shelf. But we'll say this though, I'm glad McFarlane finally gave us this, 1989 Batman figure, because anyone who was born in, before 1989 and went to the movie and got the figures or saw the promotion for the figure saw. I mean, this is what we were promised on the on the promotion. I mean, this was it, and we got. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, from Toy Biz, I mean, it wasn't a bad figure, but I mean, we wanted this kind of figure. This was it right here. So I'm happy finally McFarlane gave us this after what 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's nice. I mean, nice little gift they gave us.
So now you brought up Batman. What's your guess on how many Batmans he's made?
20, maybe 30, maybe.
No,
Total.
Like
Total?
reissues, variants, or not reissues, but variants, special 2-packs, the whole
Glow in
shebang,
the
kit and
dark,
caboodle.
black light, all that.
Yeah, like every Batman that he has put out there and produced
In the DC multiverse line
in the
specifically,
DC
not the
multiverse line.
superpowers and
Yeah,
the super friends and all that.
I didn't have the time to count all that.
I think he might be having some issues still.
Are you
Would
having
hear us,
hearing issues? Can you hear us?
I
He
can't.
might be
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
delayed.
He's got a delay on there. So what's your guess? You said 20 or 30?
I think it might be delayed.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll take his 20 or 30. There it is, his guess.
227.
You
200?
say 227?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's the number you told me.
No. That's the number you
209?
guessed.
Two.
No,
That's the number you
209.
guessed. 202 Batman.
Yes,
Oh.
I got it right.
202 Batmans from now ish, because I might have missed some, but from 2019 to 2025, there have been 202 iterations of Batman from McFarlane.
It's even more if you include the Bat family and Batman adjacent characters.
Yeah, but didn't count that total
Yeah.
figures that he's put out in DC Multiverse. You're looking at close to, I think it was probably 300 to 400 figures. So 300 to 400 figures over from 2019 to 2025, right? And this is where I kind of have my issue with McFarlane, outside of what Emerald brought up, was the size differential, the sculpts and the innovation to give them more articulation has been very slow rolled out, and it seems it's hit or miss, because there are some figures he puts out there. The biggest one I can think of right now is thigh swivel. Some figures have the thigh swivel.
I do?
But a majority of them,
The Dark Knight Returns Batman does.
Yeah.
Have actual real thigh swivel.
And the Page
Like-
Puncher's Brainiac.
An actual cut in the
Yeah.
thigh.
Yep.
But then you have brand new figures where they, like the Scarecrow, it's just out. There's zero. I don't count this. I don't count this little twist as a thigh swivel.
No.
Yeah.
This guy's getting modified later enough.
It just seems he adds things that we look forward to in most of our other figure purchases every once in a blue moon. And then he goes back, or not necessarily him, but then the company goes back to producing the same stuff that everybody or a majority of people have the complaints for. You know, the opposite end of that, he does amazing head sculpts, amazing sculpts on the figures. You know, he does a great job doing that. But then he comes out with variants that just don't make the cut really. Like their faces are off. There's just something about them. What's up, Enders? There's just something about those figures that you look at them and it's like, what happened? You were doing such a good job with your sculpts and your paints, and then you drop this. It's like he's rushing to put something out.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just there's like, I mean, quality control's been an issue. Pricing's been an issue. They started off at like $20 and now they're
35, 30.
all over the place, really.
Well, the Scarecrow was 24. Scarecrow was 24. So.
Yeah, but
Well,
Scarecrow's...
hold on. We have the pricing list. Well, a pricing list. Let me pull it up real quick.
Then you get into the reissue thing, like this Batman Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum figure. This was a reissue that was one of his original ones from the first wave. Single jointed elbows, and he did one for Arkham City. Still kept the same elbows. I mean, just last year he re-released the first Superman he did as like Action Comics 1000 or Superman #1 or something, and still kept the same elbows but added in a cloth cape. Like it's the inconsistency and it's the not caring about the final product for me.
Yeah. Hellbat was only $20.
Yeah,
What's that?
because that was one of the early ones. Hellbat's an amazing figure.
Yes.
So
that was the first I got.
In 2020, original pricing was $19.99, and we all know about inflation and things like that.
Yeah,
so
that's not inflation. That's greed.
As you go through it, even in 2020, the bronzed out Batman, this one right here, that one jumped up to 40.
Was that an exclusive or was that like just?
Ooh, click after this one. Click on the animated series Batman.
A regular retail one.
Interesting.
And this was before they were doing the gold, like the gold edition, the platinum, gold label, platinum label, stuff like that. Which one?
Scroll up. It's the Batman animated series. Do the black one. Scroll up. Up.
The black one?
Yep, that right down. Down. The one where it just says animated series. Yep.
Yeah.
That is not the Batman animated series. That is some weird hodgepodge of the Superman art styles / like the new adventures of Batman with like the classic costume put over it.
Yeah.
That is a travesty.
Yeah, I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this in Storm. Like, oh, cool, that's the one Batman. Never mind. Like when I speak about this is just Justice Friends Batman.
At least Mezco is doing animated series now for the Batman.
Yeah, and they look good.
I think you picked it up, right, John? I think it might be delayed. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll give John a couple minutes to catch up.
But I mean, this first wave: Batman Flashpoint, Batman Detective Comics 1000, Batman Who Laughs. I'm pretty sure this is all part of the first wave.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of fucking insane. Granted, that's a good figure, but
he didn't have the diaper so much in this one.
I think same with the Spawn figures. His first MK11 Spawn, there is no diaper at all.
Yeah.
No, it's cut very well. I got that one as well. It's trimmed up very well.
And that's another thing is the difference between his lines, his Spawn lines. I've got issues with them as well.
I've got a lot of issues with them.
But the same company using different pieces that make their figures articulate better on one line but not the other. Even we'll catch Hasbro later on, but the differences between the Black Series, G.I. Joe, and Marvel.
Legends.
You can see the difference between those lines, but those ones seem, as far as I know, those are 3 different shops under the Hasbro name.
Yeah.
3 different design companies. I'm not sure if that's the way it is with McFarlane. If Spawn and DC is two different design companies as well. Because
I highly doubt it.
I'm pretty sure they all run the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the
they share
skeletons
the
of the
same
figures are the
articulation
same.
scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
my issue with the Spawn figures is that he created Spawn. He's
Yes.
the one that
Yes.
drew Spawn in all these outlandish poses, the crouching, the outlandish cape, all these like identifiable traits of Spawn. And Spawn can't pose worth a shit. His cape,
Mm-hmm.
what at least on the newest Call of Duty variant, was
It's toilet
embarrassing.
paper. Yeah, I've got that
I
one.
mean, not
It's
even toilet paper. It was useless the way that he had it wired, and it wasn't
Also,
enough
it's
cape.
$50.
well, this
Wait,
is
that
the
was
The Spawn
autograph
Call of
series.
Duty one was.
This
So
is
this
the
just
autograph series. This is
No,
a
no,
pre-order.
no, no. Even the what's it called? When I got at Target, it was $50. It was $40 actually. $39.99.
Well,
The
it came with
first
a
one.
ton of weapons, Killzone. It came with like 8 weapons, dude.
No.
Come
The
on.
first one came with like 3. So
Yeah.
when I got it came with like 2 Uzis and I think 1 other pistol or SMG. I think it was.
Yeah,
They're
so
So
I thought one came with a larger gun.
they're
is this the
really
newer one?
detailed sculpts, and they totally fit the scale of the figures. Killzone, at
yes,
least give it that. Totally
yes, this
detailed.
one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the other one.
No, I love him.
Cat.
I like this figure. I have the
Mm.
first McFarlane MK11, and I do agree the and also the Kickstarter one. I have a bunch of other ones.
Yeah.
My main issue with them, like you said, is articulation wise, because of the fact that you have companies that have their own brand like GI Joe and Hasbro. They put a lot of love in GI Joe, and they have amazing sculpts, amazing articulation, all of that. Now, I think the articulation goes to all aspects, including Marvel Legends and even some of
Yeah.
their other lines. And I don't know why they don't do it here for McFarlane, because I feel like we've gotten so many MK11 reskins, but also
Yeah.
you don't have that same attention to detail when it comes to like She Spawn or Gunslinger. I think that articulation is atrocious. I have that figure. I love the
Yeah.
sculpt, everything, and I hope they go back and redo it because I think that figure could be amazing.
But there's not any evolution of the figures. Like, it's been 6
Yes.
years, and they all function the
Yeah.
same. Maybe you got like double elbows 90% of the time, but you're not getting drop down hips. You don't have like a socket joint like Mafex or certain Marvel Legends or whatever, to where you can still have thigh swivel without that cut. He's not trying to like hide cuts for articulation under like pieces of the clothing or whatever blended into the sculpt. It's the same basic figure, except he's raising the price to like 35, and you get a couple extra accessories. $50 like the Doomslayer, and you get like a faux fur cloth for $50. And I don't see the value in McFarlane's. It was easy to ignore these problems when they were $20 figures.
Yes.
You couldn't really complain. Decent sculpts, characters that you liked, $20, sure, you can throw that around all day. When you
Actually,
start
can you go
getting into
back up,
like,
Raven, real quick?
Which
Sorry, I
one?
cut you off. Like, can you go up real quick?
you're
I think
good.
this is a King Spawn figure.
The King Spawn?
Yeah, like King Spawn. See, like that one, I can justify $40 when he came with like that sculpt. I always thought was amazing, and I
He came
think
with 2 little demons too, didn't
Yeah,
he?
I came with little demons
Yeah.
afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all articulated and a bunch of guns. Like that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
can
For
justify that.
$40. Yeah, for
Yeah.
$40.
And wasn't he
Not too bad.
bigger than a normal McFarlane as well? Wasn't he one of the taller scale? No, he was still 7.
No, he was
Okay.
still 7.
Okay.
It was just he didn't come with a cape. It was just the wings. But I still think like
Right.
that price is justified. I mean, I know it's BBTS, so they do mark it up a little bit higher than what they usually sell, but I still think that's justifiable for what it comes with and
Yeah.
all that.
I could justify that for $40, but
Yeah.
I can't justify like a Doomslayer with single jointed elbows and
Yeah.
Barely single
uh,
jointed elbows.
yeah, like for
Yeah.
$50. I think that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Um,
I
and it kind of shows that McFarlane just doesn't care. But you've got people that will just defend everything that he puts out, which is fine if that's what you want to spend your money on. But I think it's very disingenuous to yourself to like not expect better of these companies that you throw your
Yeah.
money at. Because
Yeah.
at the end of
isn't
the day, if you criticize and if you don't buy everything that comes out, then they'll make changes eventually if they start noticing like a bunch of stock is going to secondhand store or like outlet stores.
yeah.
They will make changes.
I mean, I just think it's kind of wild to assume no company or assume every product's perfect from a company. Like they can't have a flawed item.
Yeah. No company puts out a perfect
Exactly.
product. None of them.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something.
Right.
Especially as collectors or toy photographers, especially, there's always going to be something that when we're sitting down and we're posing and we're trying to get them in the classic poses that we've seen in comics or we've seen in movies or whatnot, and the figures just won't do it because of articulation limitations. It's kind of an expectation that we're putting on the toy companies that may far exceed their means at the time. And we're as collectors, we're collecting it for the nostalgia of that figure, of what seeing that figure, how that figure makes us feel from whenever we first saw that figure. But then you go into the toy photography side and you're like, damn, I wish this figure moved better.
I mean, not even from a toy photography side. If I was a kid, like as a kid, I guess I'm a little spoiled because I had the Toy Biz like Spider-Man and Marvel Legends line as a kid that had a shit ton of articulation. And even the
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 6-inch figure that had independent fingers and like just insane amounts of articulation. That's a 20-year-old figure. But then nowadays you have to buy like the Mafex level of figures to even get anywhere close to that. And I just think it sucks. And I think all these variants are kind of hot garbage 9 times out of 10. And I think the prices that they're asking for some of these are just insanity. And
Let's see, only spawn with thigh rotation. Let's see. All the inbox and card collectors don't really care about articulation.
Yeah.
That's fact.
but
Yeah.
kids
Very
and
true.
people that display their figures do. And if you're an inbox collector, then I guess stick to the reaction figures. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, reactions are a good one for you in box. They are.
I
The
mean,
box art's
like,
nice. They are beautiful
like
box
damn,
art.
they're easier to display as far as like on your wall or something. They're smaller.
Yeah.
Classic art.
I have a question for all of you guys though, because I bought the Kickstarter spawn. How do you guys feel when like those aren't articulated or those are having like issues? For example, Todd promised the cape can come on and off and on, and
Yeah.
I don't remember him actually making a video saying that's gonna actually change later on. Because it's still when I went to go check back on the Kickstarter, it's still up of him showing the cape being taken off and on. It's a plugin in the back. So if you
Yeah.
want to swap it out for an actual cloth cape, you can in the future. And that not being the case later on, it was
That's
actually just glued.
That's just
wait
false.
for
That's false advertising.
Yeah.
for which figure again?
It was the
Eagle Spawn.
Kickstarter. The very first Kickstarter spawn when he
Oh,
was
okay.
showing it off. The cape had a plug-in, and he was saying you can take it off and on. And Chris and I, Sid Vicious Toys and I talked about it. That was a big reason why we bought it, so we can have it still put back in the box. The cape can come off and on. I can attach another cloth capes later on, and then
Right.
on top of that, the actual torso is one piece. There is no cut, so it is just a static figure. And I feel like
Pre-posed, right?
yes, if for a Kickstarter, I feel like you should be going all out since it's a figure people really want and it's
Yeah.
something that's not going to be straight up mass produced.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree with you. I think that if it was a Kickstarter figure and people are throwing almost endless amounts of money at you, that's the
What's up,
time to
Ed?
experiment with articulation. That's the time to like let me see what Art McFarlane's with drop down hips would look like. Let me see what a McFarlane would do with hiding the thigh swivel. Let me try these different interesting things that then I can translate over to other lines.
Yeah,
Like
Right.
and
because I've already got the R&D paid for by these fans. But he doesn't. He just likes taking money. Honestly, that's what
Well,
I feel.
so I back that medieval spawn because that's always been one of my favorite ones.
yeah,
And I've yet to take a photo with it, but I pulled it out of its box, messed it with it a little bit, got an updated cape for it, soft good cape, which was another disappointing thing with that one is, again, it's a Kickstarter. You're paying a premium price for this.
hmm
You can do for the price that you were paying for those. You can do a cloth cape.
Yeah.
There's
exactly.
companies out there that are doing it, hand over fist, and they're
Like
cheaper
Maxburg.
price. You know, but the weapons were cool. All the accessories were fun and fine, but overall, it was still a McFarlane figure.
Yeah.
There was no special articulation. There was no anything that set it aside from the figures that you buy at Walmart for like in between $20 to $25.
Can I address the
Yeah.
comments? Because there's a couple ones that are talking, not that one yet,
Yeah,
but there's some saying figures used to have like very limited articulation 30, 40 years ago and stuff, and like toys have come a long way. Like if you're making toys
yeah.
after the year 2000 that doesn't have the same articulation that a Toy Biz $6 Spider-Man figure had, it's almost it is almost unexcusable at this point to
Well,
not
let's
have like the
go ahead.
bare minimum of thigh swivel and double jointed knees and arms.
Yeah. Well,
Like
let's be
it's
real though.
inexcusable.
McFarlane really did change the game back then for
Yep.
having cheap figures and great detail and being able to put those out and really changing the way other companies look and also putting that love and passion back into like actually collecting, not just like these half-assed figures that just had a license thrown on and the faces look terrible. And as time has gone on, they've become that company, while other companies have taken that hold and putting that love and passion back into the actual figures, not as a collector, but or not as a company, as a collector themselves. Like look at
Mm-hmm.
Savage when they had an issue with their what's it called, their feet.
Their feet.
They
Yep.
they completely just said we're gonna add it to the new ones. And who had the Kickstarter or other ones, we can send you one or just buy it off of our site. And it was
Yep. For
fairly
a
priced. It was
dollar.
like yeah, and it's like McFarlane kickstarting things. I bought the original Spawn. It was $40, and it came with more stuff than the one yours came with, Raven, and yours came
Mm-hmm.
with a shield and a sword. And it was $58 before shipping and tax. So to me, it's
Some
like it came with all that extra stuff later on when it hit the actual goals, and they made insane money. The first one made over close to $3.5 million, and
Yeah.
the medieval one made around $2 million. They have
Yep.
enough money to, and the goal was 100,000. So they have the money to make better figures. All they did was add more detail and paint. And the thing is that not Spawn, Todd does is he shows the range of articulation they want to put on it, and then you get the figure, and none of that's there for a
Well,
Kickstarter.
Ender Shadow made a comment saying, "I remember that Kickstarter. Todd went live showing the prototype. It had an ab crunch, and him going, I don't know why you'd want this, but it's there. And then when it came out, no more ab crunch.
Yeah,
So if that's the mentality that the manufacturer has towards people that buy them to pose them to display them, and you as the artist that made that character doing stupid insane poses, like this is the guy that had Spider-Man's spine contorting backwards to put his leg perpendicular to his ear, um then maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't be making articulated figures, and you shouldn't buy the license for characters that do action poses, and you should license your character out to
Yeah.
companies that understand articulation.
well,
That's
you
plain and
talked
simple.
about like that like Kickstarter you should be experimenting far more since it's going to be something people are paying for. The
Yeah.
actual ab crunch before it was a silicone or plastic rubber body so it can bend fully. So not
Mm-hmm.
plastic. So it was soft and it was squishy so it could fully bend. And then they took it out completely and now it's just one solid mold.
And
And
it's
that's
curved, right?
I so I, I'll be honest, I don't care about inbox collectors. That's fine if you don't want to take your stuff out and you just want to stare at it through a plastic box. That's fine. That's your prerogative. That's okay. People, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
But we are
Yeah.
toy photographers. We spend our hard-earned money on these toys. These companies advertise these things towards towards us primarily, I think at this point. Like, yeah, they're there for
Well,
kids, but
I think they're
they
advertising to
advertise it to
all
the
collectors.
adults, to the adult collectors. And
Yeah.
adult collectors want to
Yeah.
display their stuff in weird poses and mess around with it. I think, unless you are an inbox
What's
collector.
up, Nails? You?
So I think making excuses for why the articulation sucks and why he can keep charging the price for, well, it's $40, but look, it comes with like three identical head face plates that have the same expression, but like the eyes are painted red. I think is I don't know. Like, expect better from these companies.
Mm.
Just expect better.
I mean, I think one of the things that irked me he did, and this was I think earlier on, maybe he doesn't do it now, was like when he did some of them where it'd be like, here's the figure with the masthead. I'm going to re-release it again for the exact same price, exact same accessories with an unmasked head. What, I can't have two heads in a box? I got to
Well,
buy
and
the
that's
same
fine. And
figure twice.
I don't buy most McFarlanes, but
Mm.
to not expect better from these companies that you're putting your hard-earned money towards, I think is cheating yourself a little bit. And
Well,
also,
no. We're not. Again, going back to the thing.
I'm not bashing
We're
anyone.
not going to the
I'm not bashing
collectors.
anyone. I'm not going to
We're
the
not
collectors.
going
I'm
to
just
the
saying if you want to spend
collectors.
your money on that, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I also have the standpoint of I I work hard for my money. I should be these
Yeah.
figures should be better instead of them stripping stuff away, charging
Yeah.
more money to get stuff that used to come in the box standard. Or like Gold just said, releasing the exact same figure again with like a separate head sculpt. Just
Yeah.
I think that that's absurd business
Well,
practices.
I've always said for anything, just you think of yourself. You deserve better. You want better. Don't become content with mediocrity on anything.
Right.
You know,
Right.
want better. Always want better.
Like that's all. I'm not attacking any
Mm.
collector. That's fine. You can
Yeah.
spend
But
your money
I
on
mean,
whatever you want.
I think that's why, for me, my own personal experience, because I started with McFarlane. There's a ton of people that start with
Yeah,
McFarlane.
that's what I started off with too. That
Same.
and
You
Echo.
know,
He got me
so
back
I
into
mean,
it.
Yeah.
he's got that under his belt, bringing us back in. But when those figures no longer met my needs, that's exactly what I did. I took my money and I put it somewhere else. I put it into
Yep.
the Mezcos. I put it into the the Mythics, the Savages, the like LPZZ. I'm really excited about those figures coming out.
Mm.
I said, okay, I'm no longer taking my money towards these figures, and I'm going to put it towards these other ones, these newer lines that are doing exactly what I want. But it's still daunting to think. I started out with this line and I had high hopes for this line. They look great, but damn, I wish these figures could do what these ones can do.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let me clarify. I'm not expecting a $20 to $30 figure to do this the exact same articulation as a $100 premium line figure or even like a Mayfetch. That's not what I'm expecting. But over time, as you build, as you get more money, as your line becomes more mature, I think you should be willing to experiment and improve the quality of the
Yeah.
figure, especially if you're charging more money.
Yes.
I should not have to go into a figure that I paid $50 for, like this Berserker, to add in to make the ab crunch at least like semi-usable,
Yeah.
or try to give him some sort of thigh swivel. I
Not. Oh,
shouldn't have to do that. It should have the bare minimum
yeah.
into like out of the box, which the Scarecrow is out of the box, and this is what he can do.
Yeah. I haven't modified mine either.
I completely agree, especially since, I mean, we're all fortunate enough to even pay for Mofex, to pay for
Yeah.
Mezcos
Mhm.
here. And I was like, some of us in the GOC group, like the Broken Bat, I think he's in Costa Rica or something, or Puerto Rico. And when it comes to buying figures, the Marvel Legends back then, before inflation and all that, they were like $40 when they're $24 here, or $20 from over here. So they're $40 over there. So it's harder to justify, or even like Johnny, Ganja Free Wife, I don't pronounce his name, but he's in the UK.
Yeah.
Mezco's they're like $150 for stuff that's $100 here, or even double that price.
Wow.
And it's insane. So it's like, why would I spend my money on that if you're in a different country when McFarlane is cheaper? But at the same time, you also have Legends having the same articulation or better articulation than a McFarlane, and you're
Yeah.
paying that same price. You're like,
Yeah.
why can't this company make this? Because I want this, and I can't buy the premium figure without spending an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think.
Wait, hold on real quick. Hold on.
I want to
John,
address something.
I know you're on a delay, buddy, but just raise your hand if you got something to say.
You hear me? You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we
We
can.
got you.
Okay. So I will say this. I mean, good points altogether. But I will present this here if I can. So let me give me a second here. I'll present this because I did see like. So this right here. I mean,
I think someone has to allow it. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I mean, that was a good figure. I mean, but that was like what 20 years ago. I mean, pretty much.
That was like the 90s through 30.
Yeah,
plus.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, still a good figure. I mean, it's like, can we have some of that? Now. I mean, some of that articulation, and everything. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, I feel some of it is kind of lost on some of these companies. So
Yeah.
Right.
That Taurus
Seems-
articulation probably better than McFarlane's. Not gonna lie.
I wanted to,
pretty much, yeah.
to address something right quick. So Ender said 30 to 40 each for a mess toys that can do the poses. And Domesticated said, but they pay negative $2.99 for licensing. That is true with Mess and CT Toys. They don't pay licensing, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
However, the licensing is not an excuse whenever NR is having the badass, most amazing Dark Knight Batman for $50 with some of the best paint and best articulation you can get. So for $50 for an in art, can we get a side by side comparison of the Doomslayer for $50 and the in art Batman for $50?
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Wait, why are we doing Doomslayer?
Well, because that's a $50 figure. Just
Oh,
comparison.
gotcha.
I mean, money talks.
Yeah.
Well,
Just-
even
let's see.
speaking of that, to your point, Lights, is that I feel like when LPZZ and InArt stepped into the game, Mezco, Mofex, SHF, every company that we've been used to is not even in their ballpark. It's basically InArt and LPZ competing with each other because they're at that level
Yeah.
where no matter what you do, they're not going to be able to compete. No one else is going to be able to compete with them because of the fact that they're just that good for the price point. I mean, we talk about Mezco. I think it was, for me, it was $170, $160 for the red hood after taxes and shipping. I don't want to pay that price. I can get it from Toys Metaverse, from an Arkham, LPZZ,
That's the
or
deluxe
InArt.
version, Nico.
And InArt is like what, Toy Metaverse is like what, $15 max for shipping. So it's like you're not going to compete with these companies that are doing better than you in China.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure though the other thing is them being in China and having the factories there is cheaper, including the licensing. But still, they're able to put out these figures that are amazing. There's no, I mean, even I don't know if you guys saw the first LPZZ face sculpt of the Arkham Knight. It was amazing. And then the second one came out, terrible. It was so bad. Everyone talked crap about it. And we're like, we're not going to pay you if you don't fix this. They changed factories the same week. And by the end of the month, they had a new sculpt ready that was way better and back to the original sculpt, what they wanted to and intended to the point that everyone put back their pre-orders.
So I'm not counting shipping prices in there because most people, whenever they talk about the price of a figure, they're not counting shipping because shipping is just something in there. And I don't think it'd be $30 to get that over here, depending on who you buy it from, the InArt specifically. And Enders, the figures are unlicensed. They're rips from like Reveltech and Mofex, but it's still, yeah, they look incredible and they can do the poses, and I support them entirely.
All right, so here's the in art Batman.
And to confirm, the basic one is $55, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Told you, Nico. 55
It's
bucks.
it's 55 if you're not in the like base price. I think it's 100 or something later
For
on
the
when it comes to
deluxe.
US. No, when it comes to US.
Oh. Wait, why does it change like that? Or is that just shipping and important
Because it
stuff?
was because
Import.
it's shipping important stuff. Because I remember for it correctly at the time they weren't able. They didn't have, especially in our with the when they're 1/6, they didn't have official licensing to sell internationally. And halfway through the in-art Batman 112, this one, they got the international licensing.
Well then shit, Fonjoy. Show me a Fonjoy then. Because Fonjoy I feel like is pretty comparable to McFarlane as far as like articulation and stuff goes
Which
and pricing.
which was
Uh
the McFarlane?
oh
The
the
Doomslayer.
Doomslayer. I mean, just look at the quality. This is a technically $50 figure. I mean, import and all that
Yeah.
stuff, whatever, but this is technically $50.
Look at that stubble on that face, by the way.
That the paint and detail is insane on this.
Yeah. The only issue everyone had too, and I don't even think it's that bad of an issue, was the wire cape. There is no wire cape, but what you're getting, I still think is amazing, especially the accessories. And then they're doing an accessory pack on top of that now.
Yeah. Come on.
So it's like you don't have to buy a whole new figure to get like the Dark Knight pack, like more accessories. Just accessory
An
pack.
More
accessory
people need
pack
to
should
do it.
just be
Yeah, yeah.
industry standard.
Yeah,
I'm so
that's what I
tired
was
of
gonna say.
having to buy the exact same figure from Hasbro, from
Mhm.
McFarlane, whatever, just to get like this comes with a batarang that the other one didn't
Yeah.
have, and I need that because this one didn't come with anything. Like,
Well, it's
That's
like the.
why I. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like what I was telling you guys the other day with the art, the two NACA art, the clowns. They're doing
Oh
the
yeah.
third one. The third one's going to
not
have
that one.
yeah. The third one's going to have new faces and new weapons, but it's going to be the same base figure. I'm like, if you did an accessory pack, I'd just buy that and have those faces and those weapons and everything because I'm not buying another like $40 figure that's the exact same.
Here, I got him right here.
Okay, I was
No,
gonna say, I
this
can
one's
pull
a
it up real
60.
quick.
This one's a
Well,
$60 one.
yeah, but that's a mega
That
fig.
one's 5 PO.
Here, I'll just send it to you in the chat so you can copy
Oh
the
shit!
link. I just sent it a
Thank
link
you.
right now. No problem.
This is the exact same one I was gonna send.
The other
Yes.
issue too is that this one is also a gold label, which I honestly hate these gold label things. But speaking to the accessory pack, I'm glad Mezco does accessory packs that fit everything. Like it's not specific to one character; it's for it can be with anything.
Agreed. Well, that's fine. If we compare it to Jada, then it's even more embarrassing though,
Yeah.
domesticated.
Yeah,
Like because Jada's doing figures that put both major companies to shame
Yeah.
for much
for
cheaper
amazing
pricing.
price. I mean,
Like
their most expensive is what,
embarrassing.
$40 max.
Yeah, but that's for like a giant fig with a ton of accessories and
No, no,
like
no, no.
nice paint
Even
and shading.
their what's it called? Their Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Their David had soft goods. It had
Mhm.
everything. Like it's like those small. That's $40, and that came with more stuff than this.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's run through some pictures. I mean, like again, I think the sculpt looks good, but if there's no functionality to it, that's all it does is look
That's
cool.
never the issue too, though. With McFarlane, it's like we expect a good sculpt now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
here's one of the Cyberpunk, Jada
Yeah.
Toys Cyberpunk.
okay, perfect.
50 bucks.
This is a perfect comparison.
Yeah. Because I know we keep saying like about matching articulation. I know he's not going to probably try to do it with import stuff, but I don't understand why he's not matching with like GI Joe Classified or Jada. Like those DC figures should be able to hit these poses.
You know what? We can combine. We can actually go head to head because Todd did a Cyberpunk line as well.
That was terrible, dude.
Oh, he did.
No. It's worth the comparison.
It is, but yeah, I forgot all about that because it sucks
I
because
did
I was
too.
actually talking to CDPR about getting LPZZ or even Savage the Witcher line, and they're
Mhm.
like, we're already in talks, right? And it's with Figma, and I'm like, why Figma? And then Pure Arts, which is
Yeah.
1/6, but they make amazing figures. But Figma, I was like,
Yeah.
that is the worst company to go with because. But I understand a lot of these figure game companies go after the companies that have the biggest name out there to get it in front of people so they can actually get it sold. Like I
Yeah.
think it's Halo went with 1,000 toys. 1,000
Yeah.
toys sucks at selling their figures. They're terrible on marketing. They're terrible on pricing. I think their Halo figures are 165 minimum,
They
and
were
then
really high
Here you go.
priced.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
I just
and
put it in the
then
chat.
they also come with less accessories than Legends. Like
Mhm.
it's just hands and 2 guns.
Yeah.
Don't get me started
Figma's
on the Mortal
really.
Kombat line.
Yeah, I was gonna say Figma. I've got a whole shelf of them behind me, but it's usually with the anime characters is where they
Yes,
excel. I would say the
I
only
have.
Figma I can think of off the
But
top of my head is the one from Metroid, the Emmy, the big robot.
oh yeah.
That one was really cool. But yeah, they do. I don't see The Witcher being good from them, to be honest with you. Their Doom guy had a lot of issues.
Yes,
Um,
I have
like I
it
said,
too.
I've
So
heard.
here's the McFarlane, one of McFarlane's cyberpunk toys.
You know what's fun about these? These have thigh swivel.
Oh
That
my!
pisses me the fuck
Yep.
off. Don't even. You shouldn't even fucking told me that. Like, why can't you be consistent, Todd? And yes, these are much cheaper than that Jada one, but Todd's still in the
But
market of
starting off at
It was 20, yeah.
1999.
29.
So
Okay, well then
Wow.
no,
that's
no,
Wow.
1999.
okay. That's fine, I guess. But it's just like these companies. I don't really want to hear like it costs money to like redo your articulation scheme and stuff, because yes it does, but if you're investing in it, then people are going to keep buying your stuff because they're seeing improvements, and people will
Yeah,
buy the stuff regardless, it seems, which is fine.
yeah.
But like
I remember
i
this one.
I just
They also didn't come with bad accessories. It came with a gun and it came with this what's it called? Duffel bag with the nuke inside of it, and then the other ones came with like 2 guns and like one of their whiplash items
Not too
from the
bad.
game.
Yeah.
But speaking of like McFarlane and articulation wise, I believe looking at the Harley figure that's crowdfunding right now, I don't think that
Okay,
has
hold
thigh
on.
swivel at the moment either. And
isn't
that's a
that just
crowdfunded figure.
a re-release of like the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn anyway?
I don't
It's got
think so. It
faceplates. It's
has a
few
different
parts.
face, yeah.
Well, then they switched the head out, but
And then there's also I think soft good leggings now, like the legging or the what's
Yeah.
it called? The fishnets are like actual fabric.
isn't that stuff
Oh
that you can just
wow.
slide over the pre-existing figure? I don't think that that's really
Yes.
like
Yeah.
redoing the figure
You're
though.
just making more accessories for it, or more layovers, basically.
I mean,
Yes.
isn't the
Overlays.
main draw of that getting the Leto Joker?
What is wrong with you?
I
No,
was
no,
just
that was a genuine question. That's why people are doing it, because he wasn't ever included in the line, right? Beside, like in that outfit, it
well
was the
technically if you get the all in
Alright,
package,
it's
you
not
get, you
even
get a
letting me pull
third
it up.
picture. I'll send you a what's it called?
There you go. I got this. I got this pulled up.
Is this like a black and white Harley or a black and red Harley?
Like a black, white, and red,
Here.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the not a toy at the bottom here.
You're right.
Not a toy.
I
Even
think it's due
Todd.
to the guns, that's why.
Oh yeah, because they can't make these figures with guns because they have to be
Yes.
kid friendly.
Do
Let's see.
we?
Old Dirty says, I have a serious bone to pick with 1,000 toys, especially that Halo figure. The knockoffs are comparable. It only costs 20 or 30. They're overhyped and overpriced.
Well, stay
Yep.
tuned to the end of the show, ODC. Stay tuned to the end of the show. Do we even want to talk about that Joker pack that they did with the Robert De Niro figure,
Oh, the freaking
the
office or
$80
the
cardboard?
Oh, okay.
Let's see if
that's
I can pull
dropped
it
in
out.
price
That was
by
John's
30.
favorite. I'm joking.
I mean, for me, the proportions are really off. I mean, looking at this from an inbox collector, like the packaging doesn't scream inbox collector to me. The proportions do not look like something I'd want hanging on my wall when it's like all leg.
The
I
best
mean,
thing too, though, is like I think the statues he does are amazing for
the
inbox
statues
collectors.
are good.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Like the Marvel ones are
Yep.
incredible.
Yeah,
Well, I
they
used to
showed off
buy
the new
those at
those are the
Walmart
shit.
today. Yeah.
they showed off the new Blade one. I'm like, dude, if
Yeah.
McFarlane kept that sculpt and detail of the Blade, but in a 112 figure form, I'd be awesome. I would love that figure.
Yep.
So, index finger height for the torso. Like 2 index fingers for the legs.
Yeah.
ZZ Top said it best.
Oh my God, this list is so long.
Um, well, he's got a new line out, the Mortal Kombat Classic collection or whatever that he's doing.
Also known
$30
as
figures with
the
no
Lights
accessories.
All In wave.
Besides a pair of hands and a standing plate.
Unless you
Uh,
get the $70 version that has more.
yeah, that has the reissued accessories from the MK11 line, which these figures are
Yes.
already like utilizing the MK11 bodies as
Mhm.
bases, and they're not even entirely accurate to the source material because all the ninjas are missing their sash around their waist.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, you can technically say it's accurate because say there is one, but it's just a black little thing, a black little rope around it, which isn't even covering
but
it.
it's not accurate to he could, there's a sash, yes, but it's not accurate to the source material in the slightest.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like the sash being there, because the sash was color coded to the particular ninja.
And it's funny to me how it was like people wanted a 112 to go with Jada, and then the person who got it after Storm was McFarlane, so it was still in that 110th range.
Yeah.
And then Storm started doing 6-inch figures.
Yep.
Yeah. Because the
I
story
think they
arc-
had to though because they also lost the Gears of War license. They lost 2 licenses in a row, and it was like a big hit
Yeah.
for them.
The universe is cruel. Because those Storm collectible figures look incredible. The arena ones
Yeah.
for like,
Yeah.
and the price point that they're at, that's they're
Oh, yeah.
going neck to neck.
I'm getting
Yeah.
that
This is not
Akuma
worth
and their dogs.
$80.
This
Someone
isn't
tell
80. I
me.
thought this was more than $80.
Oh, was
This
it like
is
I
250.
120?
thought this was like
Oh,
200.
This is
holy
250.
shit!
Yeah, this is like $200 or
Yeah. Yeah.
$300.
Yeah.
bro.
No. This
Okay,
was
okay.
expensive.
Question
Yeah.
for the
It's
chat.
crazy.
Question for the chat. Justify this for me, please.
We'll go back. Raven, can you go back for me one right there? Well, you see lights. It comes with a metal sign there that you can cut your throat with after you realize how much you paid for this.
Well,
That-
hold
that's
take
on.
why. That's how you
Oh
judge
my
it.
I will
gosh.
take
Well,
two.
can you go
One,
back, Raven,
one to
to
keep in the box and one to keep out of the box.
can you go back to like the full image of like the actual Dio set?
There you go.
It's
You
cardboard.
have the what's it called, right, John? You have that one Batman set where it has a whole Dio. Is it around the same like scale of this?
No, I think it's about. I think it's smaller. This one. I think it's smaller. The Bruce Wayne mansion, like the
Yes.
interior mansion.
Yeah, I've got
it's like
that.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, this is way smaller than that.
Are you talking about the McFarlane 6-inch 66 wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
yeah,
got
Yeah.
that.
that
too.
one. That's a great. That's a great
Yes.
set. I love that.
Yeah,
The
it
light
is.
gray.
It is. It is. I mean, but this is
And
like
that was
way
like 30
small. I mean,
bucks.
I
Yeah.
got
I got mine for
$8.
$3.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is like crazy expensive. Like I was like, nope, I'm out. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that
hoping this was cheaper just because you could switch the sign and make like a stupid talk show type thing. But no,
Oh yeah.
when it's at Ross, if it ends up at Ross, I'd be down for one.
if it ends up at Ross, it'll be like their price $250, our price $225.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
if you want a good Al Pacino or a good Robert De Niro figure, yes, you can get this. But other than that, I'm good. It's like I don't need a.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
What I would like to see is, can you pull up the Shadow variant or the comic cover recreation series with Dark Knight Returns?
What the hell are you talking
I'll
about?
pull it up. I'll pull it up because this is a variant. We're getting into the variant issue, so I'll pull on the Joker mask again.
The thing too
Cover.
about it is these companies are swapping to faceplates now, which cuts down the cost of a whole new face sculpt. And
Yeah.
I feel like you can put that money to somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, SHF and Figma have been doing it for years, especially the Japanese companies have been doing it for years with
Yeah.
face plates.
Mhm.
And I'm fine
Right.
with it, but it's
As long as you hide the
annoying.
seam.
Well, even Bandai.
Yeah. Yeah. With SHF, like they've been doing, I did it with the Berserk figure, and I think it looks good. But they're doing it now with the Geralt figure for Figma, and that thing I think on BBTS is 165, and you can see a clear cut seam. And I'm just
Yeah.
kind of getting over it because it's like I don't want to pay these prices for something that I don't think is worth it, and it comes with accessories that rival, honestly, the $50 Hasbro figures now.
Yeah, I think for the face plates, they should still come with like at least two heads. One for like action hair, where the hair is like
Yes.
in some sort of thing,
Wind
like
swept.
motion, and then one where it's like standard, standard look. I think that should be
Yeah.
the same. But I don't mind the faceplate; it gives you options. But in the case of like doing it on the newest Corn Sweat Superman, those 3 faceplates are the exact same. There is, besides like the red eyes,
Superman.
it's like this face is one, this
Yes.
face is the other, and then this face is the third one. Imagine my eyes red.
So this is the Figma one you were talking about.
Yes, and it's also so it is true 1/12 scale, so it's around 5.9 or even smaller inch wise.
Okay. So
Um,
like a standard Figma size.
yes.
At least it can pose.
Yeah, but
Ish.
you're paying for it.
Yeah,
Fuck
165
that.
plus
Sorry. Where's that
plus
metal
a
sign?
$16 NRD. I hated it. That's why like I'm really upset because like accessory wise it's not bad, but I'm also like 165 still doesn't justify any of that.
No.
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 Not in the
It-
slightest.
And it's them
No,
trying to hop off the
and
license.
going back to Mezco, not when you can buy a Mezco.
Yes. Like I
Yeah.
pulled out my Constantine a few days ago to do with the Mythic Legion shot, and honestly, I forgot it comes like 5 or 6 different head sculpts, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is by far the
Yeah.
best Mezco to date.
I did send a link in the personal chat.
Yeah, I'm going to it.
Okay. Because I've got to suit up for this one.
So Dimitri, I do need to
Where
send
did
you
she
my
get all those-
Constantine so you can get the jacket on him. So I'm gonna send him.
Dude, I don't know how you have issues with that thing because I feel like people have been having the
I
same
can't-
issue recently though.
I can't though, man. It's like the jacket. I mean, when I put the jacket on him, it's like the under shirt with him. It's like it's always bunched up, and it's like I can't get it on him. It's like I don't know how you
Yeah,
do it. It's like
Dude, I can easily show you. Yeah, I can easily do it.
So for this figure in particular, this
When was
was
this?
one that this was earlier this year. I got a lot of hate in the comment of this being announced because people were like, well, actually, it's his front facing towards the camera. And I was like, it doesn't erase the fact that this figure cannot hit that pose in the slightest.
And this
And
one's
yeah, so if you go back to it being in the package, that's embarrassing. In the package, look at that. What
Every
even
inbox
is?
collector opened, it's just to try to do something about it.
Yeah, like I mean, cool. It comes with the cloth cape. That's awesome.
And wired.
And wired. I hope it's better than the cloth that they're putting on this one, this Barbie material. Which good figure. No, that was broken back. Never mind. He did
Hey,
a photo
hon.
of this one today.
To play devil's advocate, Figma released a Berserk figure of the Black Swordsman a while back, and the actual cloth was similar to a dryer sheet, just stiff. And that was a $100
I
figure.
remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, the issue is that he puts good cloth on Superman, but Batman gets this thick Barbie dress stuff. But this
so what's the
is
price of this guy?
the price on this was, I don't know, like $50, I think, 40.
What?
Hold
It's
on, let
'cause
me
it's
go to
old,
Amazon.
probably.
$30. Okay,
Oh.
my bad.
All right.
But that's more money than what this figure was originally because it was $20 originally. And if a completely muted, pretty much bare plastic paint job and a cardboard cutout is enough to raise the price by like
Don't forget the stand.
10. Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
5 cents in metal. I'm
Is
sorry.
that the metal straw that like gets stuck in people's noses and stuff? Like
It
jabs
is.
you?
I thought it was the
Yeah.
urethra, but yeah, same thing.
But this is just,
Love that.
I don't know why
glazed right over it.
he does things like this. And
Yeah.
like I'm trying to figure out my words. It's these variants that he does, especially with this being like a cover recreation, that highlight every problem with a McFarlane figure.
Yeah.
Like this should have been painted entirely black and not even show his mouth, for one.
Mhm.
And then the articulation can't hit the pose. And it's kind of overpriced for what it is.
Or if you wanted to, charge $40 and do it a statue.
I know why he does it. It's for the money. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's because he can. It's because people will buy it. I get it.
Mhm.
But it's still embarrassing to me.
Well, I got a theory on what you said about the cloth, about Superman getting good cloth and Batman getting like the bad cloth.
Yeah, tell me.
Do you think it's because Superman's mom on the farm could make him nice stuff with love and care, and well, Batman, we know how that goes. I have to make it myself. You think that's it? Where'd you get yours, Clark? My mommy made it for you.
I just wanted to
What's
laugh a
wrong
little
with
bit
you?
with the Joker mask on. That's all.
He smacks the table really.
Wake up, you old bastard!
Um,
I didn't think we were that boring. But damn.
we can spice it up. Y'all want to talk about Jokerized editions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't wait to get this in green.
So the whole Jokerize fucking everything in your mom.
Okay, well, go ahead. Pull it up. Pull up the archive. I want Jokerized Joker.
That's the best one.
I
heard
still
you
think
like
with
Joker,
some
so we put.
aspects. Okay.
I said I heard you like Joker, so we put Joker in your Joker.
The amount of people joking about Jokerize in the LPZZ chat to make a Jokerize LPZZ
Oh my
figure
God.
is insane.
I will flip a biscuit.
I do think they do some good stuff though. Like I'm not gonna lie, like the Lilith figure that came out that long ago, I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I was kind of teamed about that one.
I know Skelly got it, but even some other Fallout stuff, I think they're doing pretty good. Like the Ghoul, I think looks really good for. But
They
I
look
also,
good,
yeah,
but it's McFarlane, and
yeah.
the articulation's bad, and then it's overpriced for what it is. Like I want the power armor.
I wanted the Troop
Jesus
guy.
fucking Christ! Why can they not? Why is that only marked down like $1.20?
Just look at all the stuff it comes. Wait, what is all that?
Hold on! Don't tell me that you have to buy every Jokerized version that he's done to get a full set of Jokerized playing cards.
Oh, those are playing cards.
Yeah.
Todd's got 52 pickup. He's putting it in every
Well, this is my
Jokerized.
villain origin.
I think you might because yeah, you do.
You gotta write Joker on your chest.
Yeah.
Because the
Pretty much, yeah.
Jokerized one, the Superman comes out recently for $30, also comes with different playing cards in those ones.
I'm gonna crash out.
Well, they did they redid what was it, the Christian Bale trilogy ones, and the Build-A-Figure was a Jokerized Bane.
Well, that line came with a Jokerized Joker. It is not a joke that exists. Someone please bring up Jokerized Joker. Please.
Hey, I went for Venomized Venom.
Patience.
Like, I don't. Okay, I'm already not a fan of variants. I think why do variants just if people want like a Captain Carrot bad enough, then make enough Captain Carrots. You know what I mean? Like why do we need like a bronze statue version of a Joker figure or
Here, I sent it in the chat, Raven.
Gotcha.
You can pull it up. Make it easier.
I agree. They should do God fucking.
Why did they? They've got the Todd McFarlane action figure that came with that Spawn. Why is there not a Jokerized Todd? I want that.
I mean,
wait, this doesn't come with the playing card though. So I guess you're missing out on one.
I guess you don't have to get the Jokerized Joker.
I think it's always says the stack of cash. You gotta buy enough to get all the stacks.
I mean, it's just. Okay. Now I'm a proponent of variants when it makes sense for a variant, like fighting game characters to have like their alternate color schemes. I'm okay when it's like a variant of like the Dark Knight Batman, and he's got like the black and yellow emblem or something, and like the blue color scheme, like variants that make sense. But stupid shit like this, doesn't make sense unless you're like, well, it's a more comic accurate Joker look for the Dark Knight a Joker. Like, okay, fine, Todd. Yeah, we made Jokerized Joker to really capitalize on the market that Heath Ledger brings, which is why I made Jokerized Joker.
I'd say the freaking Frostbite ones he did made more sense than the Jokerized ones, because at least with that, for a Dio, you can have Mr. Freeze freezing someone. At least that. I mean, it's still a kind of a dumb concept, but at least you
That
can
makes
use
sense.
it somewhat.
That makes sense.
Oh
They
my
made
gosh,
a
Fred.
Jokerized, what's it called? A Jokerized Two-Face exclusive to Target, by the way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What the fuck
still
does that even
Yeah, I
look
saw
like?
that.
Dude,
I
I
saw
it
that,
looks
yeah.
bad.
I want
Drop
to
the link in the
Jokerized
private
Gorilla
chat. I'll pull
Grodd.
it up for myself.
I am. It comes with the like accessory of Harvey in a different suit too.
Oh, fuck me.
But it's it's a Target exclusive that's still available
They
to
didn't
ship
even
right
do a
now.
good job with this. Why isn't his jacket like green and purple? And like his other pants leg green? Like, it's not even done well.
See, but that's the thing though. That's where their quality lies. They do amazing on monstrous figures on that Fallout.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing I've been saying for a long time. Where like with Warhammer, he did great with the Necrons. He did great with
Yeah.
the Gene
Yep.
Stealers. And then it's like, okay, here's another wave of Space Marines. Give me more Necrons. I've literally had to go on eBay and get these things. Like I got a whole army of them. Give them to me
Yep.
for a retail price. Those were good figures. His
Now
wheelhouse has always been monsters.
I've heard some people with the the
Power
armor,
armor. Yeah.
the power armor,
Mhm.
the leg snapped.
Ooh.
That sounds
Really?
familiar to me.
Wow.
I had that one
Because
coming in at the end of the year, end of the
my
month.
Dark Knight Batman, I went through two of them, one after the other, because getting it out of the box, the bicep snapped on one Batman. I sent that back, got a replacement. The opposite bicep snapped, and as well as his knee.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, that was a double whammy. Probably one of my most anticipated McFarlane figures, and
Are
I
we
don't have one in my
saying
collection.
are we saying we have to now heat up our McFarlanes beforehand again?
Yeah, you gotta treat it like it's a premium
Mythic
adult
Legions.
collector's.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had to
Or
heat
Savage
this guy up, and he still needs more heat because he has some paint wash in a lot of the joints.
That
Here you
looks
go,
fucking goodness.
What the
Oh my gosh.
hell is that?
You know what, I will say though, at least the other half of the face, the gore face, isn't bad.
No, and I thought the gore
It is
face was
pretty.
done well on the regular release. I just struggle to see the point.
Yeah.
Frostbite
Upsets
ones,
him
sure,
because
they
he's
make
afraid of what
sense.
we've created.
The alternate decals for like versions make sense. Hell,
Wait,
even if you want to give me like battle damaged versions as like a chase variant, that makes it. Oh, please click on the video of him talking about this. Please. Hold on.
Everybody, Tom
Pause it.
McFarlane here to talk to you about a couple more cool Target exclusives, right? Two of them already came out. The Jokerized Batman and
Oh, fuck you.
the
I'm sorry.
Jokerized Joker. But here's the last two that you're going to see. This is for Target's Fall Geek Out online
Good lord,
event
that clip.
coming
Is he-
out
is
on
he drunk?
August
Is he drunk?
25th, right? So Target every year has their cool Geek Out online event. These two are going to be exclusives, right? You're going to get this one right here, which is part 3, which is the Two-Face, Jokerized, and then you're going to get the Scarecrow, also Jokerized. They come with the Build-A-Figure, so if you get all 4 of them, as you can see here, you get all 4 of them, then you can put the Build-A-Figure together. So the other 2 are already out, and now if you add those 2, you will get it August 25th. Go to Target.com.
I
There
went
you
to
go.
Target and I was like, I've got this really good idea for a Geek Out exclusive. It's you're gonna love it. You don't gotta look at the prototypes for it. I'm just gonna send it to you. Oh sure, Mr. Todd, I'll sign the check right now. What a bunch of fucking suckers.
just to point this out, the actual arms of the Jokerized Scarecrow for the Build-A-Figure are just the arms, not even the hands.
Yeah, the hands came with someone else. Yeah, you're right. That is right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Wow.
How to
Let's look
further
at the
break down a
most.
big Build-A-Figure.
Here's a great comparison we can do to I don't know, wind this down and start looking at photos. But let's take a look. Now that's a cool figure. I like that one. That was cool. I have that one or had it. It's cool. I sold it, but I liked it.
Is that a cloth coat cape?
No, it's not. But
It looks
hey,
very close to one. Not gonna lie.
dare to dream.
Yeah.
Let's look at the McFarlane Mortal Kombat wave that he's just put out, and then we can take a look at what Jada's done for $5 cheaper. Just to bring this all back home.
Also, still keeping in line with the 112 scale, not keeping in line with the 110, which is I also find very odd that Todd I think he calls it 112. So when he gets the license to do the
not.
figures, he physically can't let anybody else get the license to do it when he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Jada hasn't gotten this yet, because it's technically, like he said, that he's calling it 112, even though it isn't.
It's a 7-inch. 7-inch figure is not a 1/12, whatever.
Because Storm Collectibles was calling their 7-inch scale or whatever.
Well, because there are 7-inch scale. These do scale with Storm Collectibles.
Exactly.
They do.
Exactly.
But the accessory is a pair of alternate hands for the $30 version. If you get the $70 one, not only do you have iced arms for Sub-Zero, but you get reused accessories. These just aren't impressive to me, and I love Mortal Kombat, and I would love nothing more than to buy this entire wave and get a whole slew of the ninjas and everything else.
And
but
it's sad because in that, like you said, that MK11 line, he actually did some pretty decent ones. Like Baraka was pretty good. Noob Sabat was great. It had thigh swivel or above the knee swivel. Did he have there was another one, Kotal Khan. Kotal was pretty good from what I remember.
And this Sub-Zero, I mean, it's cool, but like he doesn't even have like something where like a hand with the spear coming out of it, or
does he even have fist?
Or any
he doesn't have fist. Got a fighting game there doesn't have fist.
He doesn't even have like throw. And this
is the one time I'd want chopping hands. I normally don't care about those, but for these guys, I'd want chopping hands.
You don't want to trigger
you gotta
hand
buy. You gotta buy Sub-Zero
to
get the. You gotta buy Sub-Zero to get the chopping hand. Like Reptile, I would love to get my boy Reptile, but fuck, man.
I think one thing that could be good with these licenses too would be what Storm did was fatality effects, because I think that was the big draw for me, because they fit anywhere. They fit with any Mezco, any horror figure, and yes, they were a 7-inch, but they still fit in line with the 112. Because I have I think 3 or 4 of the Storm exclusive ones, and I love them. I mean. And they also come with I think for Scorpion is a metal chain and flame effects. So it's like that price, you can tell where they put the love and passion to.
And I mean, Mortal Kombat is such an easy line to do. You've got numerous different head sculpts and things that you can do. You know, Reptile's pulling his mask off. Hell, you've got the Storm collectible line right there that you can just steal from.
Yeah.
Raiden looks decent, but again, the articulation and stuff, whatever.
There's your chopping hands.
Yeah, there they are.
But I just
does he not have lightning effects?
No, he does with the $70 version.
$70. These are $30 figures. Take a long, hard look at the accessories, people.
Yeah. Again, when these were 20, like I said,
please click on the Liu Kang. Scroll in on that face.
Looks rough. Yeah, we gotta see that beautiful.
Oh, of course they did him in shadow, so you couldn't see.
Honestly,
and his back turns.
I am the champion.
Look at them caterpillars.
I am the chosen one.
A really good video is the Anthony's Customs review on Liu Kang. This figure got a 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
4 McFarlane figures because he
what was the main, not bad guy, but that one character from Bloodsport? It looks more like him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What's his actual name?
Started with a K, didn't it?
I think so.
Hold on.
I mean, the sad part with this line is,
or was it? No, it wasn't Mako. Mako's the shorter guy with long hair. Damn it! I know who you're talking about.
Is it Bolo Young?
Bolo. That's it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna be this custom.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, yeah.
I mean, they also don't have the articulation scheme to even hit some of the poses that they do in
Yeah.
the game.
What is that? What is that torso cut though?
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Look, Dimitri, look at the Anthony's custom video and look at the knees on this
I'll
guy.
definitely watch
The
it later.
knees are
Oh wait,
insane.
I see what you mean.
Ugh.
I just that
Ugh.
The
it's
knees
sculpted
are.
to the paint.
Oh
The
man.
back is even worse on the knees
How can
But
you
you aren't
get
going to
worse in
see
the
it from
back?
mine.
because they don't sculpt for like joints. They just cut the joints in after
Yeah.
they've
That's what it
already
seems
sculpted
like,
the
yeah.
figure.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. So please pull up Ryu. So we got Liu Kang. The equivalent would be Ryu
For
Yeah.
Jada Toys.
for Jada Toys. Or Storm Collectibles. Hell,
Oh,
Storm
man.
Collectibles probably be more apropos because they're $30 or 27, I think.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I got some of the like what is it called? The actual sculpted models with that articulation from like LPZZ before they were announced, like the Hush and all that. Everything was planned out. Every single line of sculpt, everything. And it's kind of insane how all these other companies plan in their actual clay molds of the figures before they even go to actually produce it. Where it should be.
Yeah.
Even Super 7, they're planned out very well. All my friends who made the articulation for Super 7, they planned everything out, and it feels like McFarlane is like it's an afterthought.
Yeah.
Well, McFarlane's a sculptor first. That's the thing. He
Yeah.
always did the statue. He's a statue guy first.
But I
Yeah,
highly
he-
doubt he's the one making it now. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people working underneath him
yeah,
probably
yeah,
worked
yeah.
in
Yeah,
other
This-
places that they can use their talents.
Probably.
This is insane. The level of articulation you're getting out of this, the accessories you're getting, the paint finish you're getting.
Mhm.
There's
some soft plastic in there to help, like for the bins and everything, I believe.
Oh yeah, you can pose these
Yeah.
guys fully. It's not
Yeah.
restrictive, unlike the ninjas where you cannot really get them into a proper pose because that's close to hard plastic as their
Yeah,
their gi.
And it's sad he didn't invest in softer plastic because when you think about it,
the whole thing's sad gold.
Well, I was gonna say Mortal Kombat's such an easy reuse line, especially early on,
Yeah.
because all the ninjas are the same except different colors. All the girls were the same, like Jade, Kitana, and Melina. Their
Yeah.
outfits were different, their heads were different, but you could have really took a time there to say, okay, well, I'm reusing 3 bodies for them, how many ever bodies for how many ever ninjas you're doing. You could have worked something different in there, some more accessories, because it's going to be a lot of reuse early on. Then you can get into your
Just
Goros,
hit up that
your
Akuma.
Motaros, and all that. Yeah, I got that sucker pre-ordered. I am
See,
hot.
that's the thing though, is that Jada or Storm, even though they're coming late into the 112 game for Street Fighter, they still made it perfect in line to go
Yeah.
with your Jada toys. So they
Yep.
thought about that in mind. And I guess at least McFarlane thought about it for Storm collectibles, but at the same time, I just feel like it's kind of a miss because it's like no one really does 7-inch or 112 besides NECA.
Yeah.
So I piggyback still a second head sculpt, 2 hands, stand, and an effect piece. And the posing's gonna be much better. Same price, $30. They still knocked out of the park, and this isn't even the best one.
And also he's not I know a lot of people were wondering, was he going to be just like a reuse of a lot of reuse parts? He's actually like a head taller. They did do something different. He's taller than Ryu.
But as far to piggyback off your point, Gold, the ninjas are easy to redo.
Yeah.
And like even moving forward, the only thing you'd have to change on them would be how their tunic looked and maybe their
Yep.
knee pads. So it would have been the easiest line to do it right the first time, make a really badass one, and then it's easy selling. It's easy money. Oh yeah, mold that in green, mold that in pink.
Yep.
Give me
So
Pink Floyd and it's
the
just
new
the rainbow.
articulation tweak.
Like whatever.
Yeah, you could have done new articulation tweaks because again, the sculpt was going to be used several times for several different characters.
This is the Jada, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got this
I
one.
mean,
It's really good.
he's
First
fantastic.
wave one, he's fantastic. Yeah.
Again, $5 cheaper. Head, hands, effect piece, great articulation, actual paint on the figure.
Yeah.
And I just guys, I don't know how much clearer I can make this.
I think it's not just that. It's someone who has passion, though, for the collector community, who is also a collector, and most likely someone who poses their figure. Todd is someone who's going to probably most likely put it on his shelf and not touch it ever again.
Well, I mean, that's point from what Ender said, which was I don't know why you'd want this this ab crunch, but here it is anyway. Like, I don't know, Todd.
Yeah.
Maybe so Spawn can fucking crouch, dude.
Well, he said
Maybe
that one time.
because
He's
you
like, I
drew
don't know
him
why you'd want.
being
Yeah, he's like, I don't
moody
know why you'd
crouching
want
in
that.
90% of the panels.
You know, the sad part of it is, I don't know how true this is, but initially back in the 90s, Todd was supposedly going to go through Mattel to do the Spawn line. But then he
Really?
said I've heard, I don't know how true this
Oh
is.
wait,
Someone said
I know.
he had said it in an interview, and he said that when he went to Mattel, he said they were going to cut things like paint, they were going to skimp on the sculpt, they were going to skimp on the articulation for that time. So he said he decided to do whatever Todd's Toys, but then he went with McFarlane Toys to do what he wanted for the collectors. So it's sad to see he's now doing the opposite. If
Yeah, that
that's
was
something.
that was inside. I know he talked about that in his what's it called documentary he did on I think it was Sci-Fi
Mm-hmm.
or something like
Yes.
that, and he talked about how he wanted to do that, and yeah, how he basically the reason why McFarlane Toys was created was because of everyone wanting to just destroy the Spawn how he wanted it to look.
Mm-hmm. Less paint, less this, just yeah. He was like, no, it needs to be good for what people are paying for it.
Yeah, and I think
It's sad.
those like statuette figures were good for the times.
Yeah, yeah.
No, his movie Maniac stuff holds up. The Dio pieces,
Yeah,
and like the
Tortured
sculpts are a
Souls
little
Asylum.
rough, but yeah, the Tortured Souls, all that is
Yeah.
fine. Todd, the problem I have is that I know Todd could make good stuff if he applied
Yes.
himself. Like
Again,
that's the biggest
yeah.
problem is I know he's got it in him. So
Yeah.
I don't hate Todd. I make
No.
fun of him a lot. But it's because I like the characters that he has licenses for and that he owns.
Mhm.
And no one else is allowed to make those figures right now. And I just expected to see more 6 years into him owning having the rights to a line. Now
I'm
I
getting
will
rid of these fucking ball ankles.
He did get rid of them. He did fix the hinges. That is the one thing that he
Yeah.
did improve on was
This
blending
is
those.
one of the newest.
Oh, then that's a reuse because
Yeah, it's reused.
here.
Yes, Scarecrow's got the new.
No, well, you can't see scarecrows. I've got one that's easier to find.
Yeah, so mine you're not going to see.
Do you guys know? Oh, good.
I was going to say, like, well, that pack up there you just passed with Flash and the chimp. That was a redo of King Kong. Stuff like it's just so lazy when he did stuff like that Violator figure. Yeah, there it is. Like, I don't know if any of you got the Mega Fig of Violator, but that thing is great. It's amazing. It's so good. And then it's just like what happened to Mega Figs. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you see this?
Yep.
You see how it's like sculpted now?
Yeah,
it blends more.
Yeah, they blend it better. Yeah. Do you guys know though that new classic Spawn figure they're doing that I forgot which convention or what convention just came out.
New York Comic Con.
No, before that. More recent, like I want to say last week.
I know you had the Elite.
The $50 one with the really cool cape.
No. So it's not even that. They released literally at a convention at one of their panels. It was like an actual render rather than a full-on like straight up announcement. It's of classic Spawn, actual soft good cape that's completely soft good throughout, more weapons, and it's a new sculpt. I don't know how much it is, but it's starting to get better, but it kind of sucks it took this long, especially since even their comic accurate Spawns, if you look at the face sculpt, it's still that MK11 face sculpt, and they haven't changed anything about it. And even the actual armor is still MK11. It gets so annoying because one, that figure is hard to get, and then two, on top of it being hard to get, it's also it's not classic Spawn. It's MK11's version of Spawn.
Yeah, he's reused that head and the head from the throne a few times. I know some people would say, yeah.
Oh, click on that. The King Kong Batman.
King Kong Batman. I'm still pissed that Wonder Woman's tied to that.
So
yep.
Kong have his hand up his ass.
My thoughts on this is that Todd had the ability to do something pretty nice, a decent sized King Kong with decent articulation, because we know that he could make big figs with like double jointed elbows and stuff. The Titan Joker is a perfect example of that. But instead, he gave us like 5 POA. Like he could have filled a market where like Haya and SH Fig Arts and NECA just don't go.
Yeah, and for the price point too.
Yeah, good price point as well, but he didn't do that. Instead, he phoned it in.
Lennard's King Kong had double elbows. Because I've got it over here, the one from Skull Island or whatever. That one had
Oh,
double elbows.
hot take, I think, because I saw that
It's-
BBTS voted that the Hush Batman by McFarlane was the best Batman out of the McFarlane line. That is a bad opinion, and it was clearly the Nightfall Batman as the superior Todd Batman.
Yeah, the Adam West one, you're right.
Are you getting that? What's it called, by the way, John? Are you getting that Green Lantern figure?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm thinking about it, but it's kind of bad. It's like, it's really, really kind of bad. It's like I just, man, the
Don't worry.
shading, everything
Hold on. I'm pushing for those white shoulder pads for you on the Green Lantern figure from LPZZ because they actually have they're planning for a Green Lantern figure soon.
I appreciate that, man. But I mean, this Green Lantern figure, though, it's like I'm just like, it's like why do we need this? I mean, it's like it's kind of just like what? It's like,
Go, did you call this Adam West Batman?
No, I said
Is it
you
the-
need. No, the Adam West one's the better one.
No, it's not. I've got the Adam West one, and it's good, but this one's better. And he got the cape wrong on that. He swapped the capes with the Hugo
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, I know you and me talked about that. Yeah.
What, for this one?
No,
No, for the
West.
Adam West and the Hugo Strange's Batman, he
Because they were
put the
both
long
Walmart
cape
exclusives.
on Adam West and gave Hugo the short cape, and that's just that's not correct.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a better Batman suit for the movie than the actual one he made.
yeah, it's not too bad.
It is.
I mean, not too bad. Yeah.
It looks like cloth cape. The ankles aren't bad on this one.
I can't be super hard. The things I like about McFarlane is the plastic quality. I think he uses better plastics than Marvel Legends by
It
far.
ain't gummy. I'll give him that. It ain't gummy.
I want to be in the boardroom when they were talking about soft good capes and McFarlane there trying to fight it.
Why
Sir,
do you
I
need
have
soft
this
good
McDonald's-
cape? Like I can make it pulled. Look, I can have it already flowing out of the box. Why would you want a soft good?
A soft good, not even soft goods. A soft good.
Only thing that's soft good is my penis.
I'm just kidding.
Wait.
That's never soft.
I'm so sorry.
Is that hold on, was there that back part for Red Hood? Was it just like clip-ons? So I hear that's like the big issue everyone has with the freaking Mezco Nightwing is how it's like slides in and it just falls out every time.
I haven't opened mine yet.
That's
I know I've seen like a thing that ever had Mezco. It's good till you pose it. Somebody, I can't remember.
I sent that in the Toy Merch.
Okay, yes, I thought that was you.
Yeah, it was someone did a review of the Red Hood and saying that it looks good, but as soon as you pose it, there's an issue. And then someone in one of the chats was saying they got their Red Hood fig from Mezco, and after a few months of posing, the stitching is so poor that the actual armor pieces are falling off very quickly.
Damn. Thigh swivel.
Oh, it is dice. I did not notice that's right. At least they're slowly getting there. So maybe in maybe 5 years we'll get better figures.
Well, this one, I mean, this one's already on sale, so it's had to have been out for a minute.
Yeah, that's all.
That was last year, I believe.
Yeah, that came out with the Arkham Asylum Scarecrow because I've got that, or Arkham whatever Scarecrow, that the freaking Scarecrow with the hood and the gas mask and all that crap.
Yeah, then when they reissued a bunch of the Arkham stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've been ignoring chat a little bit.
Let's see. Anyone who saw Green Lantern movie needs to go to a hypnotist and have it removed from Jesus.
Has Todd not done a freaking Ryan Reynolds Deadpool?
No.
That's what he's going to do.
Ryan Reynolds Deadpool?
No, Green
Not
Lantern.
Deadpool, my bad. Green Lantern.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
He was
a hypnotist.
Is I'm doing a poll next week for the LPZZ, and that's on the list. Is the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern for DC? Not even just for shits and giggles, dude. I feel like if people actually wanted it, people would actually buy that just for the shits and giggles.
They're about to have Deadpool shooting him.
Yeah.
That's why they buy it.
All right. So we have discussed in length and overall about the downfalls that we've seen with the McFarlane Toys, especially a DC multiverse line. and how in the time frame that he's been around, that he's been doing figures, and the time frame that these figures have been going out, and now seeing that we have other companies rushing out there for the same price point and doing figures on kind of a next level basis for articulation and stuff like that. It's again, nothing against the collectors that want to collect it. It's not why we're here. It's not why we're doing this show. But we're doing the show to kind of give a room for people that have these figures, that have these issues, to kind of vent and hear that their frustrations are heard and they're shared, and not feel bad when they do say something in the community and have people come at them in a negative light. There's people that are in the chat that have said, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. We understand that, and that's why we don't. That's why we moved on to other figure lines. But the point of this show isn't to say, well, you don't like it, don't buy it. It's kind of pointed at the toy companies themselves, saying, we've liked your products in the past. You have great aspects to your product, but it would be a lot better if you just took these steps to improve your figures. I mean, that last one we showed, the Red Hood, it has thigh swivel now. Great. What has stopped you from doing that, before now?
He did, but he just stopped.
Yeah.
Also, it is kind of telling that no one popped in to exactly defend against what we were saying.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the link didn't work or whatever, but I mean, the point of the matter is we're not saying don't collect McFarlane. We're not saying, leave McFarlane because, whatever. Collect them.
Mattel is on the way.
Do.
You can hold out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. If you like McFarlane, collect McFarlane all day long. Do it. If that's your passion, that's what you like. We've already said he's got some great sculpts. There's been some misses, but every company has misses. But please, this is what we're trying to say. You have shown that you can do better with other figures. Stop doing one and dones and going back to the previous way of doing things. Be consistent. Move forward. And be consistent moving forward and improving the product. And more people will go out there and buy it. More people won't be complaining about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that's another one he's got Savage Dragon. Coming out.
Well, we
there's a lot of those
about
characters.
like getting better. If you can hold up the Green Lantern again, John, real quick. Like if you look at the diaper on the Green Lantern, look at how they improved it here on the Red Hood.
Yeah,
And they could have done that all along.
And they did it on the Scarecrow too, because they got it covered. So when you move his legs, you don't see it that much.
My other thing too, though, like the thing is, not just a photographer, but I went to art college and all that, and we got critiqued and grilled every single day. The issue isn't about being harsh and like saying these companies suck. It's the fact is we want them to get better because we do in fact love them, and no matter what.
Let's see him again, John.
Like
at least it was soft plastic though.
That cake.
Nice butt. Very nice cake. Jesus
I love how we touched that.
Yeah, damn. Work, baby.
Boy.
Something else that I've noticed is like the overuse of material, like using too much material in the joints, like in the ab crunch. A lot of that could have been shaved away. The thighs, you could make that opening a little bit bigger on the inside so that they can at least twist if you don't want to include a cut.
Because the articulation's already in there. They're pegged straight down in. They can swivel. They just put plastic around it.
It's just simple. It's like simple things that could have already been addressed that would have required massive redos. And that's the thing. It's like it's the lack of attention to detail where it matters.
Yeah. And
the like says, damn, with an ass like that, we sure that's not Ryan?
See, the thing too is like us. It's not us complaining. It's us critiquing the company because we want them to do better. We're not asking
Yeah.
them to fail. I mean, at the moment, and this isn't like up for debate. McFarlane is the laughing stock of the community. I mean, everyone makes fun of them. Everyone pokes fun at them, and we don't. As much as we do that, we don't want that. We want them to get better as a
Yeah.
company, and want them to listen. That's why when companies
Yeah.
like Savage and LPZ, or even stuff like when Mezco added more stuff to Constantine because he was lacking accessories or it didn't have cigarettes, and they added it later on before it released. Like those kinds of things we appreciate because of the fact that when you start listening and people want more stuff and you acknowledge that feedback to make your product better, you have a better rapport. And especially for people who cannot buy Mezco's, Mofx's,
Yeah.
SHF out of the country and aren't
Yeah.
fortunate enough to have the money to buy that, or even it's just overpriced,
Yeah.
your best bet is a McFarlane figure. If it can be better, why not give your feedback to make it better so they can listen to make it better?
Yeah,
Exactly.
because eventually,
Yeah.
like we're seeing now, another company is going to take it over, and we'll see
Yes.
what Mattel does going forward if they do
Hopefully
a
it's
better
better than the
job.
first time they
Yeah.
did, because the first time around sucked balls.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Specifically
like I've,
the Batman versus Superman line.
yeah.
That was hot garbage.
Well, I mean, it's like
Wasn't
I've
it like
always said
five
about.
inch?
No,
Mhm.
they were actual 6 inch, but they
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah. I
But
got a couple of those in today because a buddy of mine was getting rid of them. Who's the guy from DC Multiverse? It might have been Suicide Squad. They had like all the tactical gear, button up shirt, had the guns and everything. Or
Deadshot?
maybe,
Or no? Button up
anyway,
shirt?
I'm
The
not sure,
DC
but he was
curse.
that figure is awful. He's like, here, you can have these. I'm done with them. I was using them for like backup goons for Cobra. He's like, you can have them. Just cover shipping. I'm like, this is. So I'm speaking. I'm like, I'm like, I'm glad you threw some other stuff in the box because I'd have been mad.
Can, can I
Like,
have my shipping money back,
am I
please?
$10?
Now, as we've talked about McFarlane, when people, the collectors that do have a passion for these figures and love them, you can see it in their shots.
Yes.
And we've definitely, as we do every show, we've pulled together some people that have done some amazing shots with these figures. First up is Misty Owl Figures.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Ooh.
very nice.
Very nice.
So,
Very nice.
Blackest Night Superman, again, the photographers take these figures and show the community, why they have a passion for them. And you look at these figures, especially these up close shots, you can see that all the care has gone into the sculpt.
Yeah.
And the sculpt, the paint, the paint apps, and it's not, again, we're not trying to knock McFarlane down because of those things. We're just trying to say, hey, take a look at these other aspects. You have the sculpt down. Awesome. Let's move forward and try to step up the game with the figure itself on how it moves, how it, what it comes with. This adding soft goods to it that are quality soft goods. That's not just going to rip after a few uses.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're going to draw all those people back in that started with you.
Yeah.
In full force.
With that sculpt though, and how they have the Walking Dead license, if they did 1/6 zombie figures, dude, they'd crush it.
They would kill it.
They would,
Absolutely
yeah,
kill
yeah.
it.
If you go back to I think the second or third photo, I think it is the second. Yeah, look at the sculpt on that arms for like
Yeah.
deteriorating it. Like it's such a good sculpt. They do amazing job, and
It is.
like you said, the photographers just actually kill it. Like
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
like I think our photographer Broken Bat, he does strictly McFarlane because that's what he buys and he can get, and they destroy it. And this the thing is that with all these shortcomings of the company, the photographers themselves are the ones that pick up the slack and they showcase it in very good ways.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That
Yeah.
was a photo I
Yeah.
saw today that I really love the first appearance Batman figure from McFarlane.
Yeah, the shadowing
And
on that and the color version are great.
Broken Bat nailed it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I actually wish I found the regular version because all I've got is the chase. With the
What's
blue
the
gloves.
difference with them?
Blue gloves, and he's got like some shading on his head.
This is a
And
beautiful
another artist out there, Not Your Bro Collectibles.
Ooh.
She does a lot of McFarlane shots, and she
Very
kills
nice.
it. She kills it.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
I remember we featured her a while back. I think I sent the picture of Chun-Li and Guile that she did.
Yep.
I love the
Great
background,
photography.
the lighting of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And next up is As He Figs. You know, bring out. I think. See if it had the soft good cape with this action pose, billowing in the back. That just adds to the figure's draw. But
Yeah.
the way they took this picture, the lighting and the setup of it, you know, it makes it look, you know, amazing.
Yeah. That's
And
great.
that just shows the skill of the artist, you know, with the figures. And that's why,
man.
you know, in
I love BTS. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Same.
in this community, we push to. We're not pushing the toy lines. The toy lines are always going to be there, but we should push to, you know, support each other, support the photographers, support the collectors, and that's kind of what our goal is to help support each other in the community. And you know, another side of that is kind of like what we're doing tonight, trying to get these toy companies to say, hey,
Yeah.
we like your stuff, but let's up the game. Let's compete with these other people coming, or these other companies are coming out that are, you know, not only matching your price, but going above and beyond to give us a better value for that money that we're putting out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Can we go back to that BTS, by the way? Whoever freaking wire that is on Batman is doing some heavy lifting, because those figures are not freaking.
No.
Yeah,
they have
pretty
weight to
heavy,
them, dude. They have weight.
That wire is like probably the 16 gauge fence wire.
Yeah.
Because that's what I use.
A-Part has that super glued on him. I mean, that's on him pretty tight. That is.
Or it's balancing with the cape, like the cape. It's in their wedge between the upper part of the cape.
Oh, I would. That too, yeah. The cape,
would honestly be
it's
fine
wrapped around
with,
this leg right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be fine with McFarlane.
It's a whole new
by the
art
way.
using wire to support your
God.
figures.
Yes. Especially when you're doing mezcos and not wanting to put it in between the joints, and you want to get the soft goods.
Yeah. Or tear the cloth on the soft goods. I mean, that's that's important. So
to all the stuff though about the actual McFarlane having soft hard plastic capes, they actually though I like the sculpt of the capes though. If they had interchangeable capes for one more flowing, I'd also be fine with that. Not doing soft goods.
Yep, that would
do
be good.
a couple different hard
they have
plastic
done that in the
capes.
past.
Yeah.
Hey,
the year 2 Batman. He had one where it was like the cover recreation where it was like flowing across the graves, and then he had like a soft good one that you could put it on.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Alberto? But
Carlos is a new member of Geeked Out Click Badass Reviews.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So this is Badass Reviews, The Bane and the
I'm looking forward to
figure.
the photograph on this dude,
Yeah.
That's the new Bane too. That new Bane looks good.
Is a new Bane?
That's the one from the
broken. Isn't this the broken bat one?
It's the glow in the dark. I think it's got some glow in the dark on it somewhere.
Oh, on the tubes. On the tubes.
Yeah.
Because I've got the first release of this Bane. I wish they would have included the fist with this one, because he did make fist for it. Right. Maybe it might be that one from that pack. I'm not sure, but that Bane's really good. It was another really solid figure he did.
Yeah.
All right. So
their
another
mega figures are pretty good.
Yeah. Another solid photographer with the new
nice.
Fallout figures.
Nice. The Ghoul.
Catalyst Hobbies. Yeah.
I might get this, dude. That like, look at that face sculpt, dude. And the lighting and the photography, the lighting is so good.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
I really want that. I guess it's the Army Builder guy. It's the guy with the helmet, the mask with the red lenses, trench coat, all that. I want that one.
Now, our next artist is Augustuff_collection.
That's pretty sick.
Using the Mortal Kombat.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
But
There's your
again,
articulation, by the way, Lights.
yeah,
Hmm?
here you go.
There's your articulation, dude. That leg is straight.
Anyone
Yeah.
excited for part 2 for the movie?
Hell yeah.
Hoping it's good, man.
Not really, but I'll watch it. I mean, going straight up's never been the problem.
That's true.
It's that twist. It's to get that motion in there. But I mean, they did
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
They really worked
Yeah.
it.
Next up is Vico San 26.
Our boy.
Very
Awesome.
nice. Nice.
Love that one.
Again, yeah,
Vico
Vico
always
always
kills his
does
shots,
amazing.
dude. Yeah.
yeah.
He always does
Yeah.
really good.
Yep.
So that background's so good, dude. Matches perfect with the lighting he did with the diorama.
See, next up is R_action_Jules.
Oh man,
That's
what figure is
awesome,
that?
dude.
That's
Yes,
a Mr.
that's the
Freeze
page-
from
Page
Page
Punchers.
Page Puncher.
I
The
have that
Page
one. That's one of my
Puncher?
favorite. Yes,
Hey,
I
really?
love this figure. Yes.
Wow.
This figure's fun.
From whenever the Bat family went back in time because Mr. Freeze did some shenanigans. And
they were the Flintstones, and he was
like a
the Great Gazoo.
prehistoric.
I mean,
It's
and that's
$20,
the cool thing
dude.
because,
What the hell?
Yeah, this was
I
20
mean-
back when he came out. Yeah.
yeah, because people can make extraordinary things with photographs. I mean,
Yes.
because face punchers, I've always seen them as kind of cheap, kind of like, I'm not gonna mess with them. But this,
Yeah,
I was like,
this
I thought this was the Mezco. I was like, what the
Mhm.
heck? Like, what is this?
This is a fun one. He's literally on the front of my shelf over there. I am.
Where's my spoon?
So
Looking
next up
for-
is Hick.N.Gotham.
Oh my god,
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go, Lights, using your
Yeah.
freaking page punch.
Yep.
Oh, not your jokerized
No.
playing card.
I
Yep,
need a
yep.
spoon.
It's classic Joker.
Dude, that's an
That's a good
amazing
shot.
shot.
That's actually fucking phenomenal.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I want to know
Awesome.
because you can easily tell that little city piece if he made that himself, because you can tell though it's real because the knee of Joker, the
Yep, is
darkness
right
is
here.
actually reflecting off of it
Yeah, I love
onto
it.
the actual thing. So it's all in photo. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Next up,
You know
was
what I think
cool.
that might be? No,
Is it
no, never
from
mind. It couldn't be
Superman?
that. No, it couldn't be that.
is
Oh,
this
here you
name.
go,
I
yes.
cannot even say this name.
Yes.
But
It's a good
yeah.
photo. It's
Yeah.
the best corn sweat figure we've got currently.
Currently.
Yes.
God, you kill me. I don't even know what
Right
that
now,
means, and you kill me.
The best Superman. Yes. Here we go. Yes.
Oh, you're a fan of the corn sweat one?
Oh yeah. I'm a fan of the new movies. Yes.
Oh, I love
figures.
that one. Same. I love the movie.
I love the movie so much. I think I watched it this morning and then yesterday, and then I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. So
It's about time Superman acts like Superman again.
exactly.
last
Yes.
is toy.rex_.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
an
this is the
awesome
broken
photo,
bat
dude.
set.
Nice.
Batman
nice,
taking
nice,
back shots from Bane.
Nice.
He banged me, Morty. He banged me.
Now, does anybody have this set?
I've
No,
seen it
I
at
don't.
Because
a
this
local
actually looks like a
discount
really
store
good
for
cape.
$80, and I almost got it, but I couldn't justify it.
This looks like an actual,
Yeah.
a really good cape.
This was
Oh
the
yeah,
bang.
yeah.
I think it's
See?
multiple wires inside the actual cape too.
Oh.
And there
I
it
know.
is. You can do it once in a while, but why can't you do it consistently across
and-
your line going forward?
And this Bane
There you
included
go.
Fist. This Bane included
Yes.
Fist. And the reissue that he just didn't include the Fist again.
This was a 2-pack though, right? And the
Yeah.
other one was a single.
Well, he's done 3. He did the first Mega Fig without Fist, and everyone 3D printed them. Then he did this one, and he said he included Fist because he saw people wanted Fist. Then he reissued the other one with the glow in the dark on the tubes and left the Fist out again. Because I was
I
going to
see.
get that one. I was like, never mind. I need the Fist.
Also, this is off topic, Raven, but I don't know how you haven't muted that LPZZ chat because I run it and I muted it because it's so much, dude. It's nonstop every second of the
It
day.
is. It is.
I know. And because if I don't, I will forget chats. I'm really bad with that. So
I feel
I
that,
let it
dude.
run so I can catch it. Oh shit, what's that? And I go in there, I check it out, and that's the only way I keep up with chats. But yeah,
Oh my
so
gosh,
I mean,
man.
everybody in chat, go check out these amazing artists that we featured.
Yes,
and
please,
again,
because 79 likes is not worth this shot, dude. This shot is amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's again, the show wasn't, like I said in the beginning, wasn't here to bash the collectors of the figures or the figure line. There's always a starting point, and every one of us in here has, picked up a McFarlane and started with McFarlane. And we just want to see the McFarlane that we know he can be.
Yep.
Be that.
He has been before.
That's all you guys.
Yeah.
Like I would love nothing more than to get a McFarlane and be blown the fuck away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again,
really good, not gonna lie.
I've always had the mindset you shouldn't have to. Yeah, obviously it's nice to be able to get the Mezcos, the Moff-X, everything like that. But you should be able to go to the store and get a decent version of these characters we grew up with. It's not like when we were kids saying, like, oh, I want Goku. Nowadays anime is more popular. It's over here now. But back in the day, you had to import that. But we all grew up with these characters, so you should be able to go get a decent Captain America. And if you want the higher end version, that should be there for you. But I love this Scarecrow. This thing's fun.
That's the thing too, is like we're fortunate enough to pay for those figures, like being able to pay for Mezcos and all that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I started collecting back when I was a kid. Like I'm 24 now, so I was like, I want to say I started like around 7, 8, and I was getting NECA, and I thought NECA was like premium quality. And then I got McFarlane and all that, and then I never knew Mezco until 2019, right before the pandemic. And I was like, who would pay $100 for a figure? And now I have like 5 Mezcos, 8 Mezcos, 10 Mezcos. And then
it's a slippery slope. It's a
10,
slippery
really?
slope.
Dude, I had way more Mezcos, and I sold them because it was so much.
Yeah,
Dimitri.
Let's see. I started off with 4 Mezcos that I found like cheap as shit on Amazon. It was like Catwoman. Who else? I got a Catwoman. I had the Joker. Fuck. Which one
Was it the OG one or the Clown Prince of Crime?
The Clown Prince of Crime, and one or two others. And I was like, okay, these are fun, but I don't know if I pay $100 for them. And I started getting more into the show. 2024, I had started the year off with 4. I'm now up to 30.
Damn.
So yeah.
See, I said that. I said
I
why
fell into
$100?
that. I fell into that damn rabbit hole.
I'm the Mythic Legion.
But see, I said I was just like $100, right? My second Mezco is $300 Punisher, the OG one, and I was like, I see why you paid this much money now.
Yeah.
You were saying though, John?
I think I got like maybe 100 Mezcos right now in the last year, and then I got
Wait, you bought 100 Mezcos in a year?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, he's been going off on Mezcos.
I want your job. Goddamn, man.
I mean, it's crazy, man. I got the Rangers, I got the Turtles, I got the Fantastic Four, just everything. Just like the 4-packs, it's been killing me, and then everything else. It's in Mythic Legions, 4 Horsemen. It's just like, oh my gosh, like it's so bad. I still got my my 4 Horsemen zombies. That ends in this week, right?
Yeah, this week. Right. Now, I don't know if BBTS is going to take them down. They'll be.
Are they on there?
They are. Yeah. But I just like Go was saying, I don't think I'm going to take them down or not. So I may have to buy them. So I may have to just get them just in case.
Yeah.
With Mezco, I've had to be very specific on what I collect with them, so I stick purely to like the horror icons, and that's
well, they kill it on that aspect. Their Ghostface is one of their best figures. But I agree with you because I overbought. Like I bought Jason for like $50 when he was back then, and then I bought like the PX exclusive Deathstroke and Deadpool, Clown Prince of Crime, Old Man Logan, all cheap by the way. Like I think Old Man Logan was like $60 before it became super like 110, 150. And I just kept buying them. It's like, oh, they're cheap. These are cheap right now, and they're Mezcos. Might as well buy them. And then I was like, I don't need these. I don't take photos of any of these. So I sold off half my collection and just kept what I really want.
Some stuff. Go ahead. Some stuff could be kind of like the Red Hood, right? It's like it's a modern Red Hood, so it doesn't really fit my aesthetic with my pictures and stuff like that. So I'm I'm good. But then I'm like, he went up for pre-order. I'm like, you know what? I'll pre-order him. You know, he'll come like February of next year and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm good, right? And then I see the pictures from everyone that got him at New York Comic Con or just through shipping. I'm like, oh my god, he looks so good. He looks so good. I mean, the pictures, tour photography. I mean, they really make they really sell the figure. I mean,
Yeah, they say on it. Yeah,
They enable everybody else.
exactly. Yeah.
Now I fell into the Rumble Society, and I fell into them pretty fucking hard because I've got
amazing,
about
dude.
60 hours into a written story line
Oh, wow.
based on the figures that I picked up. So, and hopefully, I was telling the guys earlier, next year I'm going to start that photo storyline, kind of like what I did with the whole Art the Clown thing this year for Halloween.
I've been enjoying
Except
that.
it's going to be. I'll probably be able to make a whole full-length fucking movie at the end of the year next year with those guys. But I mean,
We
it's
featured someone who did that. Similar.
Yeah, it's they're that line, and trust me, there's issues with the Mezco line that eventually we will breach that subject as well. We're not just picking on McFarlane. When I said we are going after everybody, Savage Crucible is going to be up on this show one day too.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is there is no perfect figure.
I'm not discriminating. Yeah, I'm not discriminating against one toy line. McFarlane was just the one that everybody had on their mind to begin with. But like I said, at the end of every month, we're going to be doing another show, and it's going to be another figure line. So right now, whoever's still left in the chat, who do you want to see us, kind of pick apart next?
Raven, let me share my screen. I got a question for Emerald.
There we go.
What lens did you use for this?
Is that your probe?
That was the probe lens. Yep, there it is.
Can you send me a link?
Lens?
Isn't that
are you
like
sure
$1,000 lens?
Are you sure you want that lens?
I've dropped thousands of dollars on lenses in my day. Okay, I need it.
There you go, man.
It's an awesome lens. Like, especially if you collect 1/18th, it is perfect. The only thing is you need a lot of light, since I think, in fact, it's a low f-stop, right? Like, or no, high f-stop, right?
No, high f-stop. I think it's like f14. So
Holy
you need a lot of light. Yeah, a lot of light.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I shoot at f22 on the photos that I use light painting with, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. There you go. You good then?
I don't know how you do that, dude. I can't do that.
I mean, I've seen some people doing that kind of those kind of high f stops. So it's like, it's like I'm kind of like, let me try that, and it's like that's way too high. I'm just like, I'm not used to that, but I mean, I can see them doing that. But yeah, it's very you need a high f stop for that probe lens. I mean,
so you got a couple questions, Emerald. Which manufacturer is your probe? That's a very odd question. But and what camera do you use?
So I use a Nikon Z mount, and then I got the Laowa probe lens. So Laowa Z probe lens.
I think it's because Raven probe lenses, they're not made specifically by Nikon themselves. It's
exactly, third party, third party,
because it's specifically usually meant for animation.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Nikon Z. Yeah, so just get a Nikon. Yep, just go on. I think I got my Pro off B&H Photo, so we just go off there and then get it. I actually got mine on credit, so if you got good credit, you can get it for a year, no interest.
Yeah, I usually go to KEH or MPB to get all my stuff.
Yeah. If you got good credit someplace, I mean that's always the best place. Yeah. So I'm looking to actually get a 16 millimeter 1.8 wide angle lens in a couple months. So,
dude, you love wide angle. That's what I've been using a bit. And I love it.
Yeah. Yep. So am I. Yep. In Dallas. Yeah, 1.8 at that wide angle. I mean that.
He might just come take it from you.
Oh, are you looking at it? Let's see. Let's see the prices. There we go.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah.
Well, that's Amazon.
That's not too bad.
Well, no, because I do micro four thirds, so I'm looking at This is what I'm looking at for pricing roughly.
Okay.
What's
That's not bad.
nice though is that it has a actual lighting system on the front of the lens to really so it can
Yes.
help you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I did some of that for my nephew because he does Lego like shots or setups.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me do some Lego photography for him, and he was kind of like impressed by that, and just from showing him how like, oh yeah, you can like get the lens all the way in there, and he was like, what, like let me, what the heck, like, he was all freaked out by that. So I mean, because Lego, that's a whole nother. I'm not,
those minifigs and those smaller figs. Yeah,
I'm not even trying to get into that. That is another.
Not yet, you mean?
Yeah, not yet. That's a whole nother. I mean, he's like talking with his friends online and stuff like that. Like, hey, I just set up this thing over here, this and that. I'm like, what? Like, okay, that's I guess that's just like us. I mean, but oh my gosh, like he has so many big setups.
Let's see, is that lighting powered through separate battery or is that USB powered?
USB, yeah, USB.
The thing about the macro though, the probe lens is it picks up any hair. So if your thing like figures a bunch of dust on it, it picks it up.
It does, yeah. That high f stop, yeah. You have to like make sure it's cleaned out. So
you gotta grab a little blower beforehand, blow your figures off, wipe them down, grab some alcohol, get it off there.
Yeah.
Nice and clean. Yeah.
Yep, everything. Yeah, you have to like kind of like blow it out.
But it shows you because that freaking, I mean, all your Jason pics, especially the ones for the Halloween been posting, especially like your Doc Knock's been killing it, dude.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, I was like, that's the whole reason. That was the reason I got that little tentacle figure. We'll talk about it on the show tomorrow night. But yeah, that was the whole reason I got it. It's like just for that little.
Oh yeah, the Marvel Legends one.
Yeah.
Shumagorath or Gargantos. Gargantos.
Gargantos. Yeah.
Looking forward to getting that one.
Yeah. He's fun. He's a fun figure. Yeah.
The Bendy Wire concerns me, but that's my main in Marvel vs. Capcom. So him and Blackheart had to have them.
I think it should be fine, especially if it's a thicker figure. It's going to be fine.
Well, I was thinking about asking all the techie shit. No, keep asking the techie shit, man. That's what we're here for.
No, yeah,
I know. Yeah, like I was just.
We're not just talking toy photography. I mean, we're talking everything.
Yeah, like I was helping out Night Terrors. I think it was last week, dude. Just streaming my screen in depth on Photoshop. Photoshop's a freaking like whole nother monster. I feel like people don't realize until you get into it.
Yeah,
and
that's why I've avoided it as long as I can.
It's fun though, man. It's fun. That's what I did for my my last shot on Sunday with the with Popeye and Crab Louie and the Jaws. I mean, pretty much just went in there and just outlined the part of it, the part of the shot, and then did the so hey, give me some water, some waves.
Oh, that general, dude! It's one of the best things in the future.
And it just like created, like AI just created that piece of it. But I mean, you did have to put some of the plastic wrap in there.
Yes,
to give
it like a reference.
Yes.
Yeah, the light and shadows, and some sort of reference. But still, I was like, man, it's like this is awesome. I was like, wow, it's like.
Yeah, I think once I upgrade my computer system and all that, I'm probably gonna have to break down and
trying to get you to do it for a minute.
Side. Yeah, jump over to Photoshop or the Lightroom and Photoshop companion shit.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't even use Lightroom. I just use straight
Affinity
up.
Photo.
What's it called? When you get Photoshop, there's a camera raw feature that comes with it already.
Yes.
And I just use that and go straight into Photoshop. Now, I have the fortunate skill to actually hand draw everything. So a lot of my effects, I just hand draw everything. So
yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing that on my Procreate.
Nice. Well, Procreate. I feel like what's nice about Procreate is if you want to save a Photoshop file, you can put it into Procreate, and it'll automatically transfer over, including all the layers. And since they're working together, same with Procreate. Let's say you're going to in Procreate, and you want to transfer it to Photoshop, you can save it now as a PSD in Procreate.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything that you just said, so
I can help out with it.
I don't know how to fucking layer with the shit.
It's compatible.
So.
Yeah.
No,
my
layers. I know how to do minimal layers, like drawing in effects or drawing in certain lighting aspects or whatever. I can do that, but like photo stacking, that's still a mystery to me. Trying to figure out how to do photo stacking. I still erase like all my stands. That's why I use the wire for my stands because it's easier to erase without blurring, like leaving that after effect
Yeah.
blur. Because I just did a shot the other day using one of those regular flight stands. And
Yes.
man, it took me like a dozen different times to try to get that out without fucking up the photo. Where you can see, oh well, that's where the flight stand used to be.
See, all you gotta
Yeah.
do now is when you go to Photoshop, just circle it with the like what's it called, with a lasso
The
The
tool.
lasso,
tool,
lasso,
Yeah,
yeah,
generative.
lasso.
Just generative AI, just having remove, and it removes it for you.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, because most of my time I can knock out outside the setup. I can knock out a shot, adjust the lighting scheme, throw it in Procreate, do what I need to do there, and have it ready to be sent out in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But that one took me like close to 40 minutes to an hour to try to get it right because I really wanted to look good.
Yeah.
So I would go back and redo it. I'm like, fuck, man, this is annoying. So
Yeah, for me personally, I like to get my longest thing isn't editing. My longest thing is the setting up of the actual photo, so I can
Same.
get everything with inside the actual shot with minimal editing. Only editing I ever do is just tweaking a little bit of lighting, removing any stance, and that's about it. Like the most editing I did was for my Gears of War promotional stuff, where I had to go in, do some fire effects. I had to like there was one I didn't like the lighting of, so I had to go in and fully hand draw all of the aspects of the darkening shadows and like lightening up areas, and that was my most editing. That probably took me close to around 7 hours.
Yeah.
But that's because one, it's not my photography just posting it for a day. I was getting paid to promote a game. So it's a bit
Right.
different. And it's a lot harder, but I do think Photoshop is 100% worth it. Now, it's a huge, big beast to tackle because it's a lot of information at once.
Right.
But once you have someone there to help and guide you, it's smooth sailing.
Yeah, because I tried to take some free classes on my LinkedIn work account and then got caught and yelled at for that. Is that work related? Sure it is. No, it wasn't not, but let's see. Fair show, guys. You made valid points about McFarlane Toys. It was interesting to hear your takes. Looking forward to your next show. Keep up the great work. Y'all have a good night. Have a good night,
Too,
Zach.
man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Good night,
I
Zach.
really enjoyed Boris FX. Also, you can go crazy with it. You can really do subtle work with it.
Nice.
What is
It's that
Boris?
program that I was trying to show you that you're like, I don't
Oh,
care.
okay. Okay, yeah.
Immediately, it's okay.
If you really don't
Down
want,
again.
if you really don't want to do that, what I like to do is I like to go to Google, get transparent PNGs, and just throw them in and edit myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like I
Yeah, I
think,
still don't know how to fucking do that either. So
like my recent photos, my Jersey Devil shots. I did one where he's doing like he's basically coming out and being summoned in the forest with a bunch of fire
Right.
underneath them. All my
Yeah, I
flame
love that
effects.
shot.
Thank you. All my flame effects are what's it called? Or not flame effects. All the like actual ember effects are just PNGs, and I just edited them by myself, like
Oh, okay.
Nice,
independently.
nice.
So it's just very easy, not intrusive, and it makes it where you're not sitting there doing so much editing to make
Yeah.
just fire effects.
Yeah, that's why I try to do everything practical, I guess. Most
Yeah.
He
practical.
sets everything
I
on
won't
fire.
fuck with fire. No, I ain't fucking with fire. I'll burn my house down. No, I ain't
You didn't want to
messing with
get
fire.
firecrackers next to your mezco and watch that
No,
freaking
no.
soft goods as
No,
life
sir.
events?
No, sir.
Wait, no.
Yeah, pretty much, man. No, I am not doing that. I see all these guys using like firecrackers and fire and actual fire effects. I'm like, no. I'll either catch myself, the figure, and the house on fire, or be really sad because I've got a melted piece of plastic in front of me now. No, I ain't
Before I
taking
let
that risk.
before I let my figure burn, you'll see me be like, "Hey guys, tomorrow I'm using fire. The next show on Monday, I'm going to look like freaking Harvey Dent. I saved the figure, but this is gone."
As long as you come on as Jokerized, Harvey Dent.
Actually, I think it was Shoot. He was on Toymerk's chat last week explaining his Deadpool figure shot, and he used actual fire in that. It's an SHF figure, and that entire leg is burnt.
Ooh,
Yeah,
And I
see,
was like, damn.
see, I can't do it.
Commitment.
I cannot do it, man. But all right, so we run our track. No, what the hell is this? Jesus, I swear I can spell and type whiskey. Fair enough. Fair enough. Camera Raw is a great way to skip Lightroom, but I love Lightroom for cataloging. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, when
Um,
you get into Photoshop, I don't mind. If you need like a whole I'll share like a whole phone call to break it down and share it with you. I don't mind it.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Of course.
But we've come to the end of the show. Nobody's suggesting toy lines go
Spoiler
next, so
alert, it's
I leave it up
Hasbro.
to you guys.
My vote's
You say
Marvel
Hasbro.
Legends.
I think
Yeah,
let's
my
go
vote's
for
Marvel
like the more expensive stuff like Mafex, Mezco, or even Inart. I mean, as much as Inart and LPC's amazing companies, let's just go at them, dude. Because the reality is, any company can improve.
Let's do
Let's
Mythic
see.
Legions or Four Horsemen.
Zach
Yeah,
says
that's my favorite
Hasbro.
company, so I'm down.
Let's go
Zach
Four
says
Horsemen.
Hasbro. Four Horsemen next.
I bet that'll be a fun one since someone's what's it called knee joint just broke.
Listen, if we did Savage Crucible right now, I'm not so hot right now. So
Wait, what'd you say?
I said if we did Savage Crucible, I'd have a lot to say as well. So
Oh, is it about their Wave 4?
no,
No.
it's
He
a
had
different
he had an
issue
incident.
entirely.
He had an incident with one of his figures.
Damn.
But,
Yeah, right out of the
again,
box.
that just shows that we're not here to
But
we're
they
not here to
didn't.
bash
They didn't tell me to glue it back on.
Valaverse. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we're not here to bash just one figure line. We're here to not even bash a figure line, but just point out things that people are scared to point out because the cultish mentality amongst the people in this community kind of stomps on them.
Yeah.
So you want to call me a bad guy? You want to call us bad guys? I'll be a bad guy. I'm okay with that.
I've been one for a very long time.
We
already know how a lot of people feel.
But I don't think what we're doing tonight is a bad thing.
No, it's called constructive criticism.
And that's it. We're not bashing the collectors. Hell, I'm a collector of most of these lines anyway.
I'm holding one. I've just paid money for one. So I mean,
I've got good things to say. I've got bad things to say. I've got criticism. It's part of the game.
Yep.
Yes.
But gentlemen, go ahead. We'll start with you, Emerald. Throw out your shout outs. Tell us what you got going on, where people can find you. Tell us about Geeked Out Click Show.
Well, I mean, yeah, Emerald Night Photos. I'm going to be at Legion's Con next weekend. So, right next weekend, I'm going to be hanging out with you.
No, not next weekend. Weekend after.
Weekend after, yeah, yes. Weekend after. So, it's coming so close. But yeah, I'm part of the Geeked Out Click. We got our show tomorrow night and then next week. But yeah, tomorrow night is our special Halloween episode. We're gonna have a special guest with us. We're gonna have how do you say it, Dimitri?
I don't even know, dude. Like ganja free, but Johnny.
Johnny, right? It's just
Johnny.
Yeah. Johnny, hey Johnny, you remember Short Circuit, it's like,
Johnny
It's
5.
like, Johnny 5, yeah. It's like that's what we need to call him right now because it's Ganja Whitfrey, I think is his name, but he does amazing photography. Great guy, awesome dude to hang out with.
Awesome fucking dios.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yeah,
Holy
and even
shit.
today, his photo with Michael, Jason, and was it the?
Was it no, not Dracula.
No, it was
it Art the Clown dancing?
Yes, Art the Clown dancing. Yes, they were doing the
Thriller dance.
Thriller dance. Yes.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Awesome photographer. Yeah, we're gonna have him on tomorrow night, and we're gonna be in dress up. I mean, nothing spectacular, but it's our Halloween little show, so we're gonna have that tomorrow going on. But then yes, we're going the weekend after that. Some of us are gonna be at Legion's Con, so
don't expect a show from us that weekend. Just pointing that out now.
It's just gonna be hanging out at Raven Eye Studios. Gonna be having them in the bar. Gonna be moving them, kind of like point them to the bar and be like, hey, over here. Hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. Right, you'd be like, right here. This is you right here. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice next couple weekends. It's gonna just be hanging loose. But yeah, just check me out at Emerald Night Photos, part of the Geeked Out Click. You can see that there, right there.
There it is.
Nice,
Killzone?
nice. So you can follow me at Killzone619 on Instagram. I'm also part of the Geeked Out Click. And if anybody wants, speaking of critiquing companies and wanting feedback, there is an LPZZ chat if anyone wants it to talk specifically to the company to get your feedback to make better figures. If anyone is interested, the link is in my Instagram bio or Instagram post officially affiliated with LPZZ. And then speaking of Legions Con, company I'm working with is Corsair Creations, and the actual figure line is from the Realms, and they will be at Legions Con this year showing off samples. I believe the Kickstarter goes live, I want to say next year, probably January, February.
Yes.
Cool. Lights?
Well, then, yeah.
Oh, no.
Why
Sorry.
am
Go
I
ahead.
going?
Go.
Oh, no, I was saying other than that, then yeah.
Why are you picking me out? Why isn't Gold next?
Because Gold's fired.
No, fuck Gold. You can follow me at lights.camera.af. Can also follow my YouTube. That's under the same name. And Devils and Ravens this weekend.
Yep.
Nice.
Gold, you're rehired. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, good. Same
I
as
didn't agree to
usual. Go member 150 on IG and YouTube, and the Devil's Toys collab page on Instagram and on Wednesday. I believe at 9:30. Gannon, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're still in there, I'm going to be on the GFPF After Dark. Yes,
Nice.
where your favorite devil gets his dues. I'm very much looking forward to hanging out with them. Great guys. I always have a good time talking with them. And
okay, so I want to point this one out. I saw this one earlier from Zach White Photography. Guys, listen, I'm a huge McFarlane collector. You made valid points. You actually didn't bash the line. I may not agree 100%, but see your side. And that's what this show is about.
yeah,
We would have loved to have had you come on, Zach
Yeah.
Y, and give us the alternate side. For
So,
real.
yes,
no
Gold
shit.
will be on our After Dark show. Looking forward to it. So, other than that, everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. If you think this was an interesting show and interesting way to go forward with this, let us know, and we will definitely put more up as we go along. Like I said, at the end
what's
of
the next one?
the end, that we're doing Four Horsemen.
Oh, we are okay. Okay.
Works for me. That's my favorite.
I mean,
line.
we had Valaverse, we had Hasbro, we had Four Horsemen. So it's one of those three. Pick one.
Let's do Four Horsemen.
No? Four Horsemen. Yeah. There's a vote for Horsemen. Night.
Valaverse. I say Valaverse.
He says Valaverse.
Yeah.
Lights.
I'm where I stand with Four Horsemen, so I'm going to say Four Horsemen.
Okay. Gold.
Yeah, well, I was going to do Hasbro, but let's do Four Horsemen because that's my favorite line, and I want to critique them as well.
Okay.
I love them, but I want to critique them.
We kind of can present something new because it'll be after Legion's Con as well.
Yeah. And you both had some similar issues with a certain cryptid.
I'm not going to discuss that yet. I'll but,
Raven's going to purposely like, let me just see if I can open the scaffold, put it in.
Yeah,
Oh, it broke out of the package.
No, I am not. No, sir. I do not do that shit on purpose. No.
You need to save your exclusives, what you bought, Raven, to open on the live show, by the way.
Yeah,
you're fucking killing me. You are killing me. God,
you actually need to.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I ain't making no promises on that one.
It might just be your luck, Raven. That's it.
You can't sit here and be like, damn it.
I am moving towards a Mezco-centric shooting scheme for November, so it might happen.
Nice.
I might pick them up, and then it kind of work out that I don't open any of them until the show. So I can probably make
There
that
you go.
happen.
I just figured
I-
you'd save it for our Ravens Across the Sands whenever we return.
What's that?
I said I just figured you'd save it for our Ravens Across the Sands for whenever we like get back on after Legion's Con to open them. That way you're not waiting a
Well,
month.
trust me, I'm going to have enough. I'm going to have enough. I can probably do one a week for the next year. So check me out, Ravens Eye Studio 21. Again, if you got any comments, send them to me about our show. Let us know. Give us some feedback, what you like, what you don't like, and what you'd like to see in the future. Go ahead and check out my link tree. It shows everybody's show. I've got a link to everybody's show on there that happens throughout the week, that happens on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever it is. Pick Bar is back. They are doing their Wednesday appreciation shots. So be sure to go check out the Pick Bar's Instagram page and see who they're featuring for the week. Let's see. What else am I missing?
Why the fuck
Toy
didn't you do
Marks,
Super
Toy
7?
Marks, AK giveaway. Dude, don't even get me started on Super 7. Toy Marks 8K giveaway is next Wednesday, or is it this Wednesday?
I think it's next. I can double check though.
Yeah, I think it's this Wednesday, right?
The
It should be
never-ending
pinned on
show.
there.
Go ahead and look it up.
It is November 5th.
Okay, so next Wednesday.
Yeah,
Next Wednesday.
I thought it
So
was
you got
November, yeah.
two more weeks to prep for that. Again,
No, it was 2 more weeks. It's a week from Wednesday, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
it's
this
2.
week, next week.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't count days. I count events. So go check out, like I said, Latin Legions, Geek Out Click, Highly Posable, A Worthy Addiction, Toy Mercs Live, A Weekly Habit, and a plethora of other shows. Go Figure Photo Features. I think they run like 3 shows a week. So you can definitely, if you don't catch them one day, you can catch them later. And as always, if it's on YouTube, you can always catch the replay. Catch the replay,
Yes.
go throw them a like, go throw them a subscribe, and share that shit out. Let's build this community up around each other, because the more we grow, we all grow.
Yep.
And definitely, again, I don't want to put this out there. Go check out Cleva's Multiverse, at Cleva's Multiverse. Check out his latest video that he put up on YouTube. Our collectors too hard on each other. That was a really, really enlightening and really awesome video they did. And it really put a lot of things in perspective with the community, and kind of the thought process behind what he says is kind of, I wish to see the community grow. We all grow together. We don't grow against each other. Other than that, we'll catch you Saturday for Devils and Ravens AF, and then we'll see you again next Monday. What the hell are you doing, Gold? Thank you two gentlemen for joining us again. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys.
Yeah. See you.
Beware viewers. The following program will be taking a look at the downfalls of certain toy companies that some may have a love for. Don't be mad, but join the chat, and let's hear your opinion for or against the company.